I love that guy doing that. That is awesome.
Cracks me up.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I say everybody. There's probably nobody out there, but we just we were sitting there talking for a minute and was like figuring out some audio stuff, and we were like, hell, let's go live. Is our audio working?
Check, check, 1, 2. Sounds like it.
Test these.
Test these.
Oh shoot! So what's going on? So Gunners, you were saying you just you tried out what did you say? Something about Elon Musk or something?
Right, that's what everybody calls it. EView Mux, and I do like it. Oh, good, Matt. Thank you. I do like EView Mux. We used it on Friday, and I gotta say that my videos do not. It didn't like jump around, lag, none of that shit. Like it does, normally it does with StreamYard. So I was very impressed with that. I like it's got a soundboard to it, so you can, it's got a horn and an applause and a few.
Oh, everybody loves those. You can be like one of
Yes.
those the Philippine girls that do the karaoke that have all the little all those little sound effects.
Well, yeah. The thing about it is if you do buy the year subscription, it's like $200, $220 or something. It's cheaper than StreamYard.
Right.
Way
Is it
cheaper.
better?
I'm telling you, I haven't seen anything that's worse about it. I haven't seen it. I mean, I do believe like there are things that are a plus for it. I haven't seen anything that I don't like yet. Of course, I can't use backgrounds now because I'm using the free version. So I don't get to see that, and I have to use their logo. I can't use mine. So there are those things, but that's because I have the free version. I'd have that same thing. I have that same thing with StreamYard now because I just fired them on Thursday.
So you went and broke up with StreamYard. You went on ahead and did that.
I did. I broke up with them. I'm still going to use them because to do the 2 streams every week, I have to. Here's the one thing that I don't like. With the free version, you can only do 2 hours at a time too. I don't like that. I don't like
how much? All right. So nitty gritty. What's up? Matt Dummett, Dozer's coming in here too. Nate the Great's in there. Megan, good to see you, Megan. As always, Marjorie's in here. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Good to see you, brother. What is the cost? Like what are we looking at here?
The cost for a year for the EView Mux is $223, I believe. And if you do StreamYard, they'll give it to you for the first year for 40% off of the 443, which works out to like 267. But now I'm mad at StreamYard because they went up so much that the done did scared the hell out of me. So I don't
done did. I like it.
They done did scared the hell out of me.
She just said they done did scare the hell out of me.
Done did it.
They done it.
Right. So I'm on the, I'm mad at him. So I don't know. I think we're gonna try EView Mux, but there's a few others that I want to try first, like Talk Studio. RB uses that, so I think I want to try that one out too.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I'll have to see. I haven't messed with it yet. I really hate to like go back and have to redo all this stuff I've got set up in here and learn something different. I hate this would be so much easier just to leave it.
If the one thing that I really love about EView Mux is it's almost identical to StreamYard. The only thing is everything's kind of on the other side, like your chat's over on the left side, and all of your little, all your control panel is on the left side versus the right side. So, but it is that much like StreamYard. Like all the buttons are in basically the same place. as StreamYard.
And where are they out of? Where is this software? Like what country? Which I don't even know what country StreamYard
Are
is. I'd
you
be curious
serious?
to know.
I don't know. I don't have his home phone or his social security number. Are you out of your rabbit ass mind? I don't know. Did you really expect me to know that?
LW, what do you think? Should you know that?
I'd probably check that out before you download some app.
But you already have StreamYard.
fucking
Where?
right.
Who makes StreamYard? See, I thought about that. Then I went, wait a minute.
Yeah, right?
I mean, who knows who? It's probably like Kim Jong Un or whatever his name is.
Hopefully.
Over there, he runs StreamYard. That's why, yeah, it probably is. That's why.
It's probably
We're worried about-
Ukrainian.
Yeah. Megan, coming in here with a $10 super chat there. I'm gonna play this thing of these. This is totally StreamYard is totally not run from any kind of North Korean software or anything. Megan, love you. You know that. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna play you this picture of a guy dancing on the moon. That was supposed to be Neil Armstrong. That all right. We got to check who owns StreamYard now. I think they're actually.
Yeah, well, you might as well find out who owns Evu Mux too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Megan. Thank you so much. I don't think it's Russian. Somebody look that up. Can anybody look that? I'll look that up right now. Why can't I do it? Why am I asking? Well, maybe I should be. I'm doing like 50 other things.
Okay, I'll look at it. Who owns StreamYard? Oops.
I'm going to. Let's see what it is.
Bending
Spoons. Yeah, okay, this is legit. The company's name. Let me,
Hopin.
yeah. Let me.
It was originally owned by Hopin, a software company which acquired it for $250 million on January of 2021.
So who is hoping? I mean, we're all hoping, but
Hopin or Hoppin? Hoppin, Hopin.
This is so sketchy.
The Germans.
But Bending Spoons, Bending Spoons is an AI-focused software company that acquired StreamYard. See, that's why
Cool. They're going to use all our voices for stuff.
Yeah, they raised it over $200 for a year. I'm boycotting them now.
All right, look at this.
Okay, let's see what Evu Mux says.
Well, we're not going to. Did you see he had another baby though, Elon Musk?
Yeah,
Do you know that he has 11 kids by 4 women?
12.
He is just
12.
He is just like his father, dude. I'm wondering. I mean, I don't even want to think about what things he might have.
He's the Tyreek Hill of space.
Oh shit. So this is the guy that was I guess this guy here was, I guess this was Bending Spoons, and it says hoping
Is he gay? Bending Spoons.
I just assume everybody is until further notice nowadays.
Megan, I'll drop it in a second. Hang on, Megan. Let me find that. I'll drop it for you. It says hoping. It's so hard to say hoping like you can't read it that way because in your mind you're thinking hoping like I'm hoping so. So it's hoping the event. I still can't do it. The event tech juggernaut that skyrocketed in value during the Okay, so that's the name of the company. With his picture, it makes us think like his name's Hopin, but they skyrocketed in value during the pandemic on the strength of its virtual meeting platform, and then plummeted when demand dried up, is now selling off its remaining products. Session to Ring. So I guess they must have sold this stuff off or something. yeah, I don't know. But I have no idea. So we learned nothing, folks. We learned absolutely nothing.
Okay, well, eView Mux is owned by Pixie Line Technologies, and it's a U.S. company. Let's see. It's a U.S. based company founded in 2019.
Megan called me a bitch.
I seen that.
What is Megan saying bad things to you?
No.
A jealous bitch at that.
Uh-oh. Megan, damn it. Let me, speaking of Megan, she wanted the link. Let me drop the link for Megan here.
Oh, the company is self-funded by 3 founders.
Yeah.
Elad Rasinski, Iran Ilus. These sound like they're Elon's sister, brother, something. And Elon Sila, each owning 33.3% of the company.
So at least it's American. I wonder what the other one is, the one you're doing.
That's the eView Mux one. That's one.
Oh, that's that one. So that isn't. Okay. All right. So I'll check it out. We'll see what it's all about.
Yeah, check it out.
I have to show.
What is that noise? Let's go back to what that noise was. Is that you, LW? Is that your new sound machine?
Mm-mm.
What is that noise?
What noise?
Just made. I don't know. One of you made a noise.
Oh, I did.
That.
What is that?
My mouth.
Okay. All right. What you do? Yeah. Well. All right. I'm gonna.
Sorry, I was. Go back to EV Muck's CEO and CFO.
How about the Elon Musk having that secret? Like, not. I guess it wasn't a secret. They just didn't publicly say. There's a difference, I guess. But with the with that podcast girl.
A bunch of thoughts out there trying to get hooked up on that billionaire child support, and good for her, I guess.
And he wants to, procreate as much as possible. So,
I mean, good God, one of the richest people in the world. What's that child support like? $3 million a month. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go get my tubes untied.
Yeah. I mean, they did say men could get pregnant, so I got a DM Elon here.
oh my God, that's too funny. Yeah, he obviously just wants to have a whole lot of kids. And I don't think he almost seems like he doesn't care about money that much. Like he's got tons of it, but he doesn't really seem to care about it.
Well, I think when you have that much, do you care? I mean, it's like nothing. It's like toilet paper to them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea to starting a football franchise with your seed. I mean, is he going to be there for all the kids? Nah.
I mean, so many of them don't look like they're ever going to play basketball or anything like that.
Right.
They don't look like they're going to be boxers or anything like that.
All right.
We got a bunch of people coming in here just saying hey to these people. We got Dozer in here, Mr. Duggar Fishing. What's up, Mr. Duggar? Yeah, anybody, the link is, I did drop the link a minute ago. Heidi, what's up, Heidi? Coming in over there. She's hanging out on gutters over there. Kaya as well. Good to see Kaya. And Leah Sugar Bridges. What's going on?
Yeah. And all you ladies, Sugar Bridges, Kaya, and Mr. Duggars, Heidi. Yep, Heidi, you're blue. Yeah. What was I going to say?
Well, I don't know. Did anybody see? I mean, did you see what the girl? Did you see that story? I was looking for it right now. With the girl he got pregnant, Gutters.
I didn't see anything about it. I heard something, but
look it up.
Somebody mentioned it, but I never actually seen it. Oh, Megan said she saw it. About
I mean-
time we all said something to you guys. Sorry.
Oh my God. This
Is
is why you got to
somebody
be
complaining
careful.
in the chat again?
What'd you say, LW? What'd you say?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's funny. You see all the people responding to the story. That was my favorite part.
Oh yeah.
You have people immediately defending Elon, and they don't even know the story yet. Like, they come in, they're like, "Oh yeah, well this person had 15 kids," and then they all start fucking arguing with each other. Twitter's so retarded.
Oh, it is. These people, and so many of them are so sold into one way. Like, two things can always be true at the same time. You don't just have to sit here and. I don't see anything wrong. I mean, morally, I guess there's things that you shouldn't just be out there. Like, I just don't give a damn what people are doing. Just to be honest, but I think it's funny. This is the girl.
I don't know, but can you read Megan's comment, please?
What does it say?
Her last comment.
That's what I left Twitter.
No, her
Oh,
last
sorry.
comment. Well,
That's the
okay.
last one I see.
Where'd it go? Oh no, go up. Jeez.
Oh,
11.
I'm gonna blush now. I'm gonna totally blush now. God damn. Oh shit, too funny. All right, so here's the girl.
Dear, what the hell is Twitter? Right?
How do I switch it?
I'm still not calling it X. I don't care.
I mean,
Would.
Okay, sugar britches. Oh, no way.
yes. That's Ashley St. Clair.
Like, can you imagine, like, him having, like, a romantic minute with you? Can you, like, let me stick it in there for a minute? This won't take long. I mean, I can't even imagine.
I bet they were both wearing MAGA hats while they were doing it too.
His is black. I just want you to know. His mega hat's black.
I mean, would you wear your MAGA hat, LW?
If that girl right there wanted me to, I'd wear anything she wanted me to.
You'd wear the mega hat wherever she said, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'll put it anywhere she wants me to too.
He's talking about the hat, folks. He's talking about the hat.
The hat.
Up on the hat rack. Y'all are the dirty ones.
Get our mind out of the gutters.
Not gonna happen ever.
Oh, so here's a layout of, I guess, all the kids. You always got to make sure on Twitter, like, sharing stuff, because man, things will be in the comments, or things will be like, horrible things that shouldn't be posted. Or all of a sudden it's like, holy God, you search that hashtag and it's things pop up that you do not want to show you. I just porn bomb myself.
All right.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I'm scrolling through Twitter. It is funny. Before, just a minute ago, that's what why I'm laughing so hard. I don't want to say this, but I don't even know if it means it. I have no idea. But I typed in Musk baby. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
But that's what I searched Twitter just a second ago. But I did
instructional videos on how to make that happen.
no, but here's the even better part. I missed the M and hit the N, so it was Nusk baby.
At least it wasn't the other one.
No, you should have seen what came up. Oh my God. I was like, holy fuck, what did I? And I looked and it says Nusk baby. And I'm like, gee, like, I don't even know if that means something, but this is, it was horrible. Nobody searched that. So do not do it. Do not do it. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
It says that he just had his 13th child.
13th. Damn. Did you have twins? Or some other girl?
With Ashley St. Clair.
Yeah. So here's a layout of the whole thing. Let's look at this. Elon Musk's children. So – I guess it goes here from Elon Musk's Justine Wilson. Well, he sure started. He bought a new bat after this. Justine Wilson. God, he's got Griffin Musk, Vivian Musk, Damian Musk, Saxon Musk, Kai Musk, Nevada Musk. And isn't one of them's the one who transitioned or whatever that totally pissed him? Like, that's why he has this war against that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, one of them, that's why he even vowed to take down that whole movement. That was his thing. He was like, because he's so against.
So Ashley's kid is his love child, his secret love child.
Well, they haven't reviewed, a picture or talked about it. It got leaked somehow out of somehow or another. The news figured it out. But then he's got, boy, this is a hard thing. So Grimes, that's like Brittany Grimes. Is that who that is? Named Brittany, I think, something like that. So he's got, what's a hard thing to follow?
Oh my God. What's that one, Justine? Is that even, are you sure that's a girl? Is
Which
that the
one?
one that's the one, Justine Wilson? Oh, that's the woman. That's his woman.
That's why I said he sure did start batting up. Bought a new bat. He
sure did. Just got better as time went on. He figured shit out. I wonder if they're robots.
I don't know, but yeah, they sure. Oh shit! I think I was trying to bring. There he is. Coming back in. We'll let him come in. Yes, he had a bunch with her. Then I guess it's Brittany Grimes. Is that right, LW?
Brittany Grimes.
Well, what's her name? Who's Grimes? What's her name? Not Brittany. Somebody in the chat.
Well, I know it's not the 7-foot tall basketball player.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay, yeah, that's not her. Okay.
I don't know all the names of all these.
Kaya says it's Vivian Grimes.
Are we ranking his baby mamas?
No, I was just looking at the like. I'm just looking at it, man. Grimes. So he had, goddamn Duggar keeps coming in and coming out. I'm trying to bring you up, Duggar, but I keep.
She's the one that has little X.
Yeah, she's the weird one. Let me pop him back. Then he's got an X and Exa. What his name's Exa Dark Sight.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, it's like the cheat code to Zelda or something.
Yeah. Okay. So he's got XA, 12, I guess. What's up, Duggars? Then he's got Exa Dark Side Rail is the name of the kid. His next kid's Techno
Mechanicus.
That almost sounds like that almost sounds like Machinius. Where's he been at?
Yeah,
Machinist.
I'm pretty sure he's probably the Antichrist or something.
All right, so then we got the next one, Siobhan Zillis. Who the hell is she? Boy, she got some eyebrows though. Siobhan Zillis. So that goes down. He had 3 with her as well. An unnamed, one named Strider, and one named Azure or Azure, whichever way you want to say it. Probably Azure, or probably knowing him, it's Azure.
So he's banging all these chicks at the same time.
Yeah.
No. This has gone on for some of these kids are old,
Are you sure those little one X isn't? X I know is little. Are you sure that these ones
well,
are
who knows?
Look?
No, well, let's think about this. These kids are living very secret lives. Whoever made this, I wouldn't necessarily say that these pictures are in chronological order.
Well, let's find out how old.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know these are in chronological order. It might be the only picture that is out there of these kids.
You might not even be the actual kids.
Yeah, you don't even know that. Who knows? What's up, Kentucky Blue Balls? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
I mean, if he claims them all.
Gutters.
What's up?
Hi, baby.
How are ya?
LW, my hero.
What's up, man?
Working it out. Yo, my friends, fools.
What's up, Bubs? How
My
you doing?
Bubs. Dude, I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I got water. Everything's right in Mr. Duggar's world once again.
So what was wrong with the water? Tell me. I'm dying to know.
We had like tundra earth here from being so cold, and it was buried, but it wouldn't obviously has a leaking problem. It's not a leak; it's a draining problem, and it kind of flooded up underneath there, and then from snow melts, and then we had an onslaught of some negative degree weather that just made it into tundra. It had to unfreeze. It's got like totally tough pipes and stuff in there, the best it can be done. The rodents had chewed one of the electric rats that was on it, so we replaced the electric rats, and we had to thaw it out. It just had to thaw out.
Well, shit, I'm glad it finally did. I'm glad you didn't have to replace, too much stuff.
No. I didn't have to do shit. That I got a Johnny on the spot kind of landlord. So, I mean,
hell yeah. It's good to have water, man. That's a good thing to have these.
He brought me water. To flush my toilets and stuff like that. And of course, I had drinking water, and so I mean, it was a little bit of a hassle, but I had my guy was there for me and did everything could and crawled under that cold ass house. So it was cool. You can't blame him because it just it got that cold. But right now I made sure I got a little heavier stream of water coming out, and I had everybody go, well, leave your sinks running a little bit. I did. It got so cold it stopped mid water and stream. So
I wouldn't want to live anywhere where I just don't like that. How cold did it get? I mean,
well, it got to about -2 for about 3 days. It'd go up to like 25 during the day, 30, and then it'd go back down to 7, 8, and then it you just had a little Arctic blast there, and it just did it. But we survived it.
Well, good. Glad. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad it thawed out. Everything went good, and you're back to normal. Now move somewhere where it doesn't get Arctic.
Dude, you're not. The plans are there. I mean, I've had a belly full of it. I got a whole summer to make plans. Kind of downsize and get a little more mobile.
Yeah, it'd be a good thing.
Yeah. And maybe once I get mobile, I'll find a place I do want to stop and squat. I don't know. But my partner, my buddy, my best buddy in the world, he's about ready to pull the plug, and we've been talking about grabbing the RVs and around a month, start low money, find a place to stay for the rest of the month. When the checks hit, call ass again.
Hey, or get those. I would do it the other way. Those vans, that'd be so much easier than pulling an RV these days. I would get one of those cool vans.
We're talking about an RV, or a real RV, a motorized RV.
Yeah, motorhome.
Motorhome, yeah.
Gutters, we don't need to hear from you on these elitist conversations.
Anything you need to know about a damn RV.
I've had a few.
Hey, let me. What's up, Status Quo? Good to see you. Good to see you, Status Quo. We've got Remy. What is going on, Remy? Cheers. Good to see you in here. Genocide coming in. What's up, fool? Good to see you, Genocide. Hope you're having a good night. We got Steve Harlola over there. I think he's over in Hawaii. Aloha, traveling fools. Good to see you, Steve, as well. Jared coming in here. Jared McCoy. I was rich because of all the tax write-offs, he says. Well, I mean, you got to make a lot of money to have to pay taxes. I think Elon Musk, what is he like? He's paid more taxes than anybody in the world ever has.
Can we talk about him for just about half a second and the ages of these kids? Because I just did a little bit of research. Oh, Jesus. This is nuts. Okay, so at little X, he's 4. Ava, the one beside him, Ava Dark, she's 3.5.
Dark.
Yeah. She's 3.5. Wait, it gets better. Techno is 1 year and 10 months. Strider is 3. Mind you, Strider and Ashura is 3. Those two come from a different mom altogether than the other ones, and they're all within the same age. Dude, he is planting that seed in every garden.
Well, you know,
Just
good for
saying.
him.
I'm just
However he
saying.
wants to live his life, it's his life, you know. I mean, and just because he got money doesn't mean you can tell him what to do, you know, or you know.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying, I just researched it and I'm telling you, this dude's he's a whore.
Oh, I'd be a big ass whore.
Mr. Duggar, what would you do? How much money
I
is he
would have
worth?
a yacht full of hookers all the time. You know, well, they wouldn't be hookers; they'd be, you know, girlfriends.
Right, Scott?
So you ain't paying them?
Well, hell no. They got their own little credit card. They can go play anytime they want.
If I had Elon's money, I would go after Chuck Schumer's wife.
Oh, absolutely. I'd go after Chuck Schumer.
Oh man, I'd be totally all over Pelosi.
Come on, Chuck. We're gonna fire you. We're gonna give you a free
Oh,
ride
Lord.
up in this rocket.
I mean, come on, Pelosi would have to be the way to go.
Is that a dude? Is his wife a dude?
That
Who?
one looks like, oh, those are all his women.
No. I'm talking about Schumer's old lady.
Oh,
No.
no.
Dude, I swear to God, I could see an Adam's apple on that thing.
You looked at her that close?
No, well, there was three
Wow.
pictures of her.
She looks like George Costanza with a wig.
Good night, Heidi.
Exactly. You fucking nailed it. You couldn't have said it any. It was cross between George Costanza and Radar O'Reilly.
Radar O'Reilly. Oh shit, too funny. Let me do something here really fast just to double check. I hate to do this. LWC, this is what you got to figure out how to do too, you know, like when you if you go
LW,
live.
Come on, chop.
No, I don't mean like you're supposed to be doing it now. I'm
You
saying
should be. Practice.
God damn it,
LW.
Gutters.
What?
Don't yell at LW. What's up? What's up, Outlaw?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, Outlaw?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Not much.
So what do you think about Elon Musk's multiple children all over the place?
Oh, good Lord. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself on some of them.
Well, isn't one of didn't one of them transition, right? Which one's that?
Now that I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, one of them.
I want to say it's that Damian Musk that there's no picture of.
Google it, Gutters.
Okay, let me see.
The kid next to Damian Musk, Saxton, looks a little downish. I'm just saying.
Damien, wasn't that the name of the?
Corky.
I was just about to say, if Elon Musk has 17 kids, a couple of them are going to turn out like Corky. I was just about to fucking say that.
I'm just saying.
I want to be a short order cook.
Saxton looks like he's a little downish. I'm just saying.
Vivian.
Vivian, that would be the second one in the middle.
That's a very early picture of her again. What is
So
her
is it-
age? Gutter?
Yeah, is
Huh?
it he or she?
What is her age now? Or no,
She's
her-
20. She was 20 last year. She's close to 21.
21.
Wow.
What the fuck is that name on the bottom? Is that X-Men?
What- X is the little guy X that he always carries around on his shoulders, and then the one beside him is Eva.
Extra dark Citadel.
Eva Dark. If you look, it's Eva.
Eva.
What?
Oh,
who's
Exa. You're right. It's not
Yeah,
Eva. It's
Exa Dark.
Exa Dark.
Techno Mechanicus.
Real.
Strider.
All right, Gunners, did you say you figured out which one it was?
Yeah, I just said Vivian.
Vivian.
Vivian Wilson.
That's
Justine Grimes.
She's got her mama's name.
yeah.
Vivian.
She hates him, or he hates him.
Chivy and Zillis.
you just now classified as it?
So he swears that his daughter was tricked into this medical procedure.
Well, yeah, he says that they went, and it was during that time in the big push, and he sits there and says, like, I sadly admit I bought into it, and I bought into the whole thing, and the doctors
They
were
scared her.
saying this and that, and we thought we were doing the right thing, and it was,
Oh, it's awful. I would there's no way. I'm telling you what, I had so many teachers going, you have to give your kids Ritalin. You got to take them in. They'll put them on a medication, and then we'll be able to sit with them and teach them anything they need. And I said, no, you go get you some Prozac, and they'll be just fine. Matter of fact, I'll give them an extra dose of Kool-Aid before I bring them in. How about that?
You know what you do with children that have over, they're too excited or too much energy, and now they give them drugs. You know what people used to do? They'd put them on the football team. They'd sign them up for swim team. They'd put them on a damn soccer team. They'd make them play baseball. Put them on a swim team. Make them swim. Boy, they'll come home and go to bed and sit there and study every night.
The worst thing they say now, there's actual psychiatrists that are out there saying, oh, the worst thing you can do, especially with little boys, is make them sit in a desk from the time they're 3 until they're like 6 or 7, because they just can't sit still. They're not made to do that. They're made to go out and play in the dirt and figure all the things out that have to deal with, being a little boy, not stuck in pushing a piece of paper around and a pen. That's not really how their brains work as little boys. So, and I mean, you can see it. Most boys, they hate to sit still.
No idea.
Hell yeah. Didn't want to sit there and do that shit.
Nope.
Shit, we didn't have any choice. You got kicked out the door locked. You'd hear the AC come on, and then when the light come on the damn pole on the corner there, it was time to go home for supper.
Mm-hmm. The time that we came out from a parent teacher conference, and Sean looked up at me. He was about 4th grade, I think. And he said, Mom, I'll just take the pills. And he had tears in his eyes. And Sean never cried, not even as a 4th grader. And he said, I'll just take the pills, or whatever it is they want me to take. They'll stop hounding us then. And I said, you sit right here. And I went right back in and ripped both those teachers new assholes.
Were they trying to get rid of them?
They wanted him to go. Yeah, they wanted me to take him to a doctor and have him put on medications because he would disrupt the class and la 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 la. And so.
No, that's been the worst thing, is putting all those kids on all that medication.
Exactly.
That's absolutely ruined. And then they stay on their whole life. Now these college kids are having to take these Adderall or some kind.
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of this stuff is.
Or they experiment with it because now they get the whole vibe of, taking a pill all the time. And yeah, it's absolutely.
Yeah, now you're taking a pill because of the side effect of this pill, and then this pill is the side effect of this pill, and you got to take this pill as well.
Well, I had lucked out because my sister, who was 8 years older than I was and had kids long before I did, her youngest son, they had her put him on, I don't remember what it was, if it was Ritalin or which one it was, but they put him on it. And for the kid that swang from the chandeliers and you couldn't get him, I mean, he was just running amok everywhere he was being a little boy though. He was being a boy. And from that to he would sit in front of the TV and look at it for hours, and you'd say, Corey, what are you watching? And he couldn't tell you what he just watched. He couldn't tell you what he watched 5 minutes ago or 5 hours ago. He couldn't tell you.
What'd you just say?
Yeah, shut up.
Oh shit!
Have you ever seen the sales reps that go in there to the doctor's office? You ever go to the doctor's office and you see a sales rep come in with their...
Oh, yeah. I used to have to deal with them all the time in the facilities.
Yeah, they're all smoking hot women selling these doctors,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And they get bonuses if they pimp out enough pills. I mean, it's just a big old...
Camelot.
It's just
They
a
get
big old...
boners.
Camelot's race. Hold on.
Yeah, they send all those those just smoking hot girls to be medical sales representatives and that kind of shit or something. What's up, Jay? Look at this. We got Jay Shipes in here. Good to see you, Jay.
Camelot. Who is Camelot?
I don't know. I was scrolling down. I was trying to say, hey, but good to see you, Jay. As always, appreciate you, brother. We've got Jay Liebgott in here as well. Good to see you, Jay Liebgott. Glad you finally got that, Jay. I want you to come on sometime, Jay, and talk to us. The Chad in here. Chad says hello. Leah, what's Leah saying here?
Well, that's the Arca series.
When she regular visit, that's pretty great. Must have told his first ex-wife's therapist to tell her that he told his therapist to tell her he wanted a divorce. That's awesome.
I heard that Cletus McFarland was in that race today, or in the broadcast booth.
Cletus McFarland?
That's an awesome name.
Oh,
Who is that?
I don't know.
He got
but I
that
love the
big
name.
channel. He got that big channel. He just bought that racetrack down in Florida and started doing YouTube content, building cars and stuff.
Oh,
Cletus McFarland. That has to be like a made-up name. He's going by. I mean, if he's named Cletus McFarland, that's the most awesome thing ever. It has to be a made-up name he's going by, but that's awesome. I love the name.
Oh yeah.
Does that have something to do with NASCAR?
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Megan, I'm sorry. I just now saw you in there.
Oh, that's-
can I say-
that's-
hang on,
That's
can I
oh
say
Lord,
something?
coming in hot.
Can
Yeah,
I say
go ahead,
something
Megan.
about-
LW, Chad, you've been. Hang on, let
You are
LW
learning
finish.
way too
Let
well.
LW finish this conversation first, and then you can come in.
Well, I've
right
already
in the-
called him a jealous bitch, and I stand by what I said.
Whoa.
All right, well, go ahead, Megan. You
Um,
win.
Just about the Ritalin and autism thing, my nephew started school this past week and is autistic, and he has Ritalin. You can tell that. I think Gutters was saying you let him run around and, be boys, which I agree with to a point. My nephew could start running today, Gutters, and with his form of autism, he'd be running this time in 8 weeks, not stopping. Two of my cousins back in the early days, so early mid-90s, had textbooks written about their ADHD. Like that.
There's nobody's going to talk me into thinking that doing meds
No,
is the
I
best thing
understand- I
for a kid.
understand.
I will never think that shit,
No,
Megan.
no,
I've actually
God,
had kids, gave birth to them, raised them, know what the hell
God,
they're like,
let
and
me
there's no
finish.
way I would think having meds giving the kids is a good thing. Okay.
No,
Megan.
and I agree with that. But I'm saying and I agree with hearing what you said. Sean was your son, I think, Gutters? Is that
Mhm.
was his name?
Both of my
Saying
boys.
what he said. That's heartbreaking. But I'm saying for my nephew, and I don't know Sean, and I don't know your experience, and I am the same.
Well, the problem is you're personalizing it because your nephew is that way. What she's saying is this universal thing that like,
Yeah, I agree with what she's saying about the kid's rambunctious, hand him a pill. I get that, and I totally agree with you on that, Gutters. But I can show you my arms when my nephew has bitten and taken chunks out of me when he's off his meds. Now, I'm not saying, yes, in LW, I probably am, and fair point. But I'm saying for my nephew.
But that
my
is such a general statement. Okay. And the reason I say that is just because of watching kids and how they react to certain things. If you have a kid that doesn't want to be held down, or they're that hyper type of kid, and you've got them inside all day or whatever the case may be, and they've not been able to go outside and enjoy life, then guess what? You're going to have the kid that's going to want to rip your face off, scratch your eyeballs out, throw shit at the window. You name it.
My nephew runs at the park every day. And again, I'm using him as an example. And as I said, I don't know your experience, Gutters, so I'm going on what.
Now, Megan, I'm going to go kind of piggyback off of what LW said there. Let me pull the Elon Musk thing down. I'm done looking at Ashley St. Clair. But I think, like, to his point, you're personalizing this.
Yeah,
now,
I am.
No, wait, let me finish.
No, hang on.
No, don't you tell me how long. Let me finish. You're personalizing it and taking, like, you can't take okay, so is sometimes medication, it probably, you know, some people do have to be medicated for things. There's people that really do need it. Now, if we're going to take like a fringe spectrum autism person, and use it, you know what I mean? You can't have a general, like, argument based off of a small fraction of things. The point is they're throwing these things out to kids, you know, right and left, just because the boy's hyper. The boy's hyper, put him on the swim team. And we're not talking about the, you know, 1% or something of people who might actually need it. So it's not that your nephew doesn't need it. He might need it, you know, that might be something that in that situation is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So two things can be true at once.
Very true.
It's an individual thing that, you know, when it's all lumped up into one big can of tuna, doesn't mean it's all the same tuna. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's different levels of problems and anxieties and individual brain patterns and stuff that, you know, doctors that really do doctor stuff, that try to cure people instead of trying to just put them on the line of payers that, you know, I see how many pills I can off. You know, there's different doctors out there. You know, having a professional doctor that you know that you feel that he totally wants you to get well. He doesn't want you to be on a lifetime of pills that you don't even need. Like,
when it's the pill you got to take for the pill you're taking. The thing that gets me, they're like, oh, this might give you this side effects. You take this. Well, now you have this side effect. Now we're going to give you this pill for the side effect. Well, you know what? That pill is going to give you some side effects. So now you're going to have to take this pill to offset those side effects. It's like, holy shit, when does it end?
With that whole thing, here's the problem with that whole thing, though, is how many of the doctors go, let's change your diet. Let's change how you exercise. Let's change those things first. No, the first things they go to is let's get you on some meds. That'll help. You know why? Because they make money off the meds. They don't make money off changing your diet.
Yeah, they don't make money off of saying, hey, maybe you ought to, you ever think about aerobics? Do you ever think about, you know, maybe just getting out there and walking, you know, like, you know, anybody just getting out of your house?
Hey, hang on, Jay. Hang on. All Australians are terrible parents, Jay. Well, you have never
Trolling you, Megan.
Today is not the day. You've never met my father, and you sure as fuck haven't met my brother.
All right. I like it. I like it. Let's see. We got somebody coming in here. Doesn't usually come on panel, but I do recognize the name.
Who?
So let me just be a little bit on the safe side. Just because Gutters, this is streaming out on your channel as well.
Yes, thank you. Rubber up.
I know, Chad, but we're gonna give you this anyway, just for fun, just so I can play it. You know, either way. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty
The,
good.
the Chad, you're up here with us. What's up, man?
Not much. Not much. Okay, so I want to just chime in here because I am a former Ritalin kid. Okay, so I'm one of these kids that actually grew up in my teenage years being completely on Ritalin, and I don't know how long Meg, your nephew, has been on it, but give it 10
3
years, and how long?
He was diagnosed formally 3 years ago with high functioning autism and a couple of other
Okay,
issues.
so how long has he been on Ritalin?
3 years.
So give him another 7 years, and believe me, you'll be in the camp of getting him off of it, because the fact is he will be a walking zombie.
Well, I think we're talking about two different things here.
Hang on, hang on.
Okay.
LW.
Hang on, LW.
Ritalin.
I'll hang
My,
Don't you speak on here, sir.
my cousins have
You know
been
you
on
have controls to this whole thing
Yes.
as well, sir.
Yeah,
The floor is yours,
I
baby.
can understand why you say that, Chad, but I've got cousins that have been on it 28 years, one of whom's just completed another master's. I think, like was said before, it depends on the person, maybe. But having said that, also, I do know that, yeah, walking zombies is a thing with Ritalin. So, yeah.
I got a nephew that literally all these years later, he is a walking zombie, and he's probably 30. He's 30. Oh no, he's 40. He's like 42, and he's literally
How
a
long was
walking
he on
zombie.
it, though, Gutters?
How do you have a nephew that's 3 years older than you?
I don't know, dude. It's my sister. It was all her fault.
Immaculate conception, and didn't she say her sister was several years older
Yes.
than her?
Oh God,
Was
Megan,
that
you
the
got a
same
mind
sister?
like a steel trap. Yes, yes, she was 8 years older than me.
Well,
But
Megan, don't forget shit now. I
Don't
mean,
forget shit.
I'll say
Um,
this to Megan.
well,
Sorry,
no, I'm
brother.
just going on what you said, Gutters, or what I thought I heard you say. I might be
No.
Well, if I can, Megan, can I say something real quick?
No, you fucking can't.
She loves you so much, LW.
No.
being on
I-
Megan's panels
hang on,
is hard.
hang on.
You only get to
No, no.
speak every now and then on Megan's panels.
No, hang on. Only if LW admits he's a jealous bitch that I said traveling fools was sexy, then go for it. You don't admit that? No.
Proudest word.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Go
Wait,
ahead.
what did you say I was?
You highlighted the comment I made.
What did
I
it
said
say? I don't
something.
remember. Wait. Well,
I
what did
said
it say?
Elon Musk is not attractive. He makes traveling fools look sexy. Did you not see this? Scroll up
Yes,
in the
you
chat.
did. He
I
was
just
always
got that
Oh, I-
soundbite. I just got that soundbite too. I just got that soundbite. Thank you very much for saying it out loud. I just got that
I love
soundbite. So
it.
thank you very much, Megan.
It still does
Love
not
you
get
too.
you any closer to the Chief Brody Funko Pop.
That's all right. I win in my own little ways, Megan. I
I'm thinking
win.
that's a win for you. But LW, now you've admitted that, and Gardens, you heard him admit it, did you not?
I did.
All right. Speak your mind, sir.
Oh, well, I
You've got
appreciate
5
it.
seconds and go.
Okay, I
What are
appreciate
you talking about?
it. My only point was I think y'all are talking about two completely different things.
I
You're talking
agree.
about your
I
nephew
don't
with
know what you're talking
Listen,
Okay.
though. Listen, listen to what LW is trying to point out, because this is really important. It is
You've
a
got 2
big piece of
seconds.
it.
Go.
Okay,
No,
let LW
I would
fucking
like-
talk.
Let y'all talk all at the same time. I actually prefer that. So that'll give me a reason to rage quit and tell everybody to fuck off.
What, you haven't yet?
No, but you're getting close there, lady. Just keep it up.
Oh, keep going, bitch.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right, LW, finish your goddamn.
Okay, let him
statement.
say
Finish your
it.
I don't
thought.
even give a fuck anymore.
I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull a mosh and just start muting y'all and pulling you down. It's coming.
No, these stupid
Okay.
arguments. Y'all are arguing two different things at the same time. You're talking about your nephew with autism, which is a completely different scenario for taking it. Gutters is talking about them over prescribing it to kids who don't have autism just because they're a little ornery in class.
Yeah, and,
So y'all are
and-
arguing like two different, completely.
Right.
yeah,
subjects.
and to
Yes.
that point, Gutters,
To
just
that
giving
point.
giving.
Hey, wait,
Balls, I'm gonna
Megan.
take back what I
Wait,
said.
Megan. I have to add that, my favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. Actually, I kind of like that chocolate yogurt stuff in the vanilla. But you ever get to the end of it, not have that little mushroom in the bottom? If you get to the end of one of those things, if the mushroom isn't in the bottom of that thing and it's not all chocolate with the little squirt of Hershey's syrup and the thing, and they're not doing it right. But yeah, tell me I'm wrong on that. I want to stop talking about this topic and move on to
Ice
something
cream
else.
and
So
mushroom.
we're moving on to fucking ice creams.
Gutters, in that point, the overprescription.
No,
yes,
did you not hear me?
I do not fucking care what you're
Me,
speaking
me,
of.
man, quit it.
No, in that case,
Wow.
just giving it for the heck of giving it. Gutters, 500% agree with you.
Slow
And there
down,
was
listen.
All right, cool.
now, mushroom. We didn't get the memo down here about. Did you say mushrooms in ice cream or chocolate yogurt?
I think I need some
Something I would
Ritalin.
like.
Yeah,
I
I'm already. I don't even know.
got hurt. Well, on a
I'd say
hike,
never go
you can
back
see
on
there
it. I
that
think I
she's
need
being
to go back on it.
airlifted, but Sky Fox is showing that she is spinning around and around. She had quite the bumpy ride. She was placed in that basket, hoisted up in the rescue helicopter, but she ended up spinning there, unfortunately, for quite some time.
Out of control, spinning around for several minutes. We're told the woman is 74 years old and got hurt while out on the trail. It's not exactly clear how or how serious those injuries that she sustained on the trail were, but we're trying to figure out if she sustained additional injuries while on this rescue, spinning out of control, and what a who got hurt.
I love that
She
video.
sustained a carnival ride.
I love that video.
Reduction in
This-
speed.
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be common in this country.
The fact there's that little the fact there's that little toddler reaching over there the whole time.
Yeah.
God,
It's the best thing about that video.
You can't drink and drive, and you got to wear a seatbelt. Good God, what is the world coming to? With a child in the back seat wanting to drink out of your beer. I mean, come on.
Dozer, wrong stream, Dozer, honey.
Oh,
Dad, how are you, man?
Me, I'm good. All right.
What's about Chad? What's up with Chad?
Not much. Not much.
You a self
Stay out of trouble. What's that?
Are you a self starter there, Chad?
I am a stoner. Yes.
Okay.
The Chads, I've seen him in other chats. He's been in this, chat quite a few times. Good to, I think, we've been up, you've been up once, right?
I've been
Before?
up once or twice, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember talking to you before and I remember being like, so I did recognize you. I was like, all right, this guy's cool. But yeah, man, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm doing all right. Just got home here from hanging out with some friends and said, oh, I'll just do the rounds. And then of course, when you got on the Ritalin topic, I had to jump up because, as I said, I'm a child. I grew up on Ritalin, so I know what the side effects are and what it does to people. And usually a lot of times, and I'm just going to chime in, a lot of times kids that stay on it longer usually end up becoming addicted to harder drugs.
It's basically speed, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I want some.
I was just thinking to say, I mean,
I'm kidding.
I think like
You don't need it, fool.
Every afternoon about 2:00, I could sure use some because this is to get me through till the evening.
Mama's little helper.
Yeah, do they make Ritalin coffee? I'll buy it.
Oh, I'd be on that. Fools, trust me, you don't need a Ritalin hit. You just don't, okay?
You might have
No,
a hard-
I
you might have a
probably
hard-
don't.
You might have a heart attack.
Maybe it would make me talk a little bit faster every now and then, though.
That might give you a heart
Are you
attack too
trying
at
to
your age.
impersonate Mr. Duggar,
talking
fool?
slow.
Please don't.
Oh my god.
No, I can't. I can't impersonate Mr. Duggar. He actually has Mr. Duggar is actually trademarked and patented.
Right. I was going to say
So,
copyright.
and
claim.
he is the best YouTube lawyer on all of YouTube. He keeps me out of all kinds of trouble. He also does specialize in bird law. If anybody does ever want to go over there, and make sure you sub up Mr. Duggar. Even Kathy Griffin loves him.
And keep having as many Duggars as possible. So it's going to be a Duggar America, everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking for her head.
Mm-hmm.
Hold her head up.
That's
Did
the
Duggar-
wood. That's
what
the
did
wood. Yeah,
Duggars
I'd like
just
to
say he was looking for what?
He was
Did
looking
say
for
he was
head.
looking for head. I could have sworn that's what he
from
was.
Kathy Griffin. From Kathy Griffin of all things.
Dude, she's scary. I believe
But we've had this conversation. I'll ask you again, would you?
No, she looks like Andy Dick with a wig.
Yeah. What about Duggar? What about Duggar? Would you?
I don't know. Fuck, you know. Sometimes you get tired of rubbing them out yourself, you know. Goddamn. Little ugly, you know. Little bag.
Right. If she's under your belly, it ain't not like you can see her, right? You just
Actually, I can, Gutters. I was blessed.
You were blessed.
He bought a Maeve out of mirror.
No, you be a mirror. That's the only time I see homie, you know. That's what happened.
You know something funny I find myself doing the older I get? You know what? The older you get, like I can still see like great far away, but up close, my eyesight, I'm like, God damn it. Now I got to get these guys. We've had this conversation before, but I found myself like taking pictures of things with my phone.
Right.
Can't read the damn thing on the back of the,
Yes, and then you
Tylenol
blow it up.
bottle.
Great idea.
Take a
Fools, I
picture of it
do
and you zoom in. It's like, oh,
Yep.
I do that, fools, or with the magnifier, you know, the magnifier on your phone. Make it as large as you can, and I still can't read it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a getting old thing, fools.
How's the weather up there, fool?
It's windy as hell. I can't believe the internet's still holding up, to be honest. I keep waiting for a tree to fall on my head. But yeah, it's windy as hell. Starting to cool off. It's going to get really cold. Jay Shipes, man, love you, brother. Going to 499 super chat. Pray for Matt Tummett. It's now legal to ejaculate in Ohio. I put that up a minute ago, but I just had a chance to read it. That's too fucking funny, man.
Mr.
Love you,
Duggar.
Jay. Love you.
Mr.
Hang on, Megan. I'm thanking somebody for super chatting. You wouldn't want to be if you. Jay, I appreciate you, man. Gutter's gonna hate me for this one. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm getting you back, Gutters. Thanks,
For
Jay.
sure.
I want to say.
Can
Actually-
I ask Mr. Duggars a lawyer question, fools?
Hey,
No, I don't need.
Megan, you talking right now just is ruining that last moment, okay?
Well,
Let
that's
me
too
absorb
bad.
a little of that one more time. You got to thank her again and take down that Jay Shipe thing there, right? That is a
I
big-
left it up there. Yeah, I have to. Thank you, Jay. Love you, man. You know
Well,
that.
Good guy, Jay. But
which
my
I'm not
God,
doing
he's a
now,
big-
Duggars. So
No, I do think that you should retire the one that's barely legal. I think you would need to retire the cheerleader one. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, her.
Is she?
What do you mean barely legal? I've had it on there for 3 years. She's got
She's
to be at
barely
least.
legal. No, she has not gained a year. That bag.
Oh my God.
Oh, bad jokes, folks. Bad jokes. or it's
We
all
got
just jokes.
That's right. They are just
My
jokes.
God, that girl belongs on an all-day supper stick.
So what else is in the news? We've talked about all of Elon Musk's kids.
Cash Patel is now your FBI leader.
And
Did he get in there? Did they pass?
RFK is in, and
Passed through Senate.
Yeah, I saw RFK made it. That's great.
and
Say
didn't-
goodbye to your McFlurries, bitches.
I know.
And
The
the
McRib is never coming back.
That's right. It's gone forever. And the chick is in now. What's her name? What's her name?
Tulsi.
Yeah, Tulsi. Thank you.
Tulsi
The
Gabbard.
chick.
She in.
She's
Hey,
fucking-
don't you disrespect my lady like that.
Oh,
She is so fucking hot in her camo, dude. I don't know. Man. He's got some smart people. He's got some smart people.
I saw this comedian say the other day. He said, "Listen, RFK Jr. They killed his family. Let them ban the McFlurry for God's sake."
What did Fools, I've missed something. I know who RFK is, but what's the McFlurry thing I've missed?
Nothing. You haven't missed a McFlurry. Well, I mean, actually, it's a ice cream
I know what a
thing at
McFlurry
McDonald's.
is. We have McDonald's here. I know. I had one yesterday.
Oh, I thought the emus took those over. The emos, probably the emus
You
took
can't
those
even
over
say
a long
the
time
word.
ago.
You can't even pronounce it properly. So,
I know you can't even beat them in a war. Goddamn.
Birds.
Yeah, but I know how to say the word.
You know.
So what is RFK wanting to be?
How do you say surrender in Australian?
I don't know because I'm not French.
I've already had to surrender to her.
You guys
3
speak
times.
another language in Australia? It's just English, right?
They speak emu.
It's
No.
actually emu, fools.
He who wins the war writes the history book.
No, do you really,
Yeah, that's
Megan?
true.
Answer me.
I can't hear you.
Do
I can't
you
hear you.
do you guys talk in another language there? Do you speak
We
other
talk
languages?
in English.
No.
If
Is
anyone,
that
No, what
If
she's
it-
Megan, what she's asking you is, are there any other languages there in Australia
Thank you.
other than
there are
English?
78 known
Holy.
languages of immigrant groups. Not
Can you do
including
that
our
one where
First
you
Nations.
click with your mouth?
You're geographically challenged because that is the Maasai in Tanzania. And if you're going to keep this up, I will not come back because I've had enough.
What's that?
Oh, Megan, you know we're just
threatening
talking
us
about. Come on, you
No,
come at me
I
hard all
have
the
had it.
time. Don't you get all sappy on me now and
Oh,
get
listen,
it.
man.
I have
You
had
keep
it
your
because
kid.
it's
Come on, you got to
constant.
jab with your
Well,
left.
it was
and
me
block.
clicking. I was just figuring out how to click. But explain to me, how many languages are there? Really, 78? Are they mostly
78.
of like the like your guys' native people that are
No,
there? What are
they,
they? Aborigines?
First Nations, there are 120 nations and First Nation tribes, I guess you would call them. There are 78 major immigrant groups in this country who all have their own language. So, yeah, like in my family, there is Russian, Latvian, Belgian, Welsh, English, Scottish, Irish.
Right, but the major ones that are actually
Is English.
language is English, and then the other one
Yeah,
would be the Aborigines, whatever.
Gutters,
they
you need to
speak,
tune in
right?
to Trivia Night more. I mean, you would know that Australia speaks English.
I know that they speak English, you shithead.
No, but like, okay, in Gutter's defense, I know where she's coming from because in the United States, the two major languages that are recognized major languages are English and Spanish. In Canada, it's English and French.
Yeah, so you're asking if we have like a second national language, Gutters? Is it like
Sure. Yep. That's kind of what I
No.
mean. Yep.
No, we're not like Chad just said that French and English in Canada or English and Spanish in the States. No, we don't. Our primary language is English.
Right.
God, I'm so glad we got that.
It should be everywhere. You know, English was invented in the southeast of the United States. So, I mean, that's where all the good things come from. So, I mean, the whole world
That's
should
where
be
you are, fools. So not all the good things come from that part of America.
Immediately you attack my client once again. We're taking this as hate crime.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were.
I know,
not
Mr.
talking-
Duggar, I feel like there might be some hate crime. You know,
The only hate crime
This
is
reverse white racism myself. I don't know.
I thought you weren't speaking to me, Mr. Duggar. So
I don't think I did speak to you, did I?
you actually just did. Oh,
Well, I'm just trying to clarify it so you can't spread more vicious rumors about me or my client.
I wouldn't spread them about you, Mr. Duggar. That's just rude. Fools. Well, I can't promise anything.
You have the power, LW.
so wait, you're not promising you won't spread anything?
Oh no.
Oh, come on, LW. Man, good God, man. I can't believe I silver platter.
Come on, we quick around here. Come on now.
Outlaw was quicker than you on the draw, so to speak.
There you go, outlaw. You beat me to it, brother. You beat me to it.
But Gutters, the main immigrant language probably would be Italian. We've got a big Italian population here. I'm just trying to think, what else would it be?
Wait, you mean there's a bunch of Italians there? Like recently or way back Italian? Were they like wasps or were they like, you know?
After what happened in that little brouhaha you might have heard of in Europe called the Second World War.
Okay.
Out there around 45.
So that's after the Second World War. So they all went and fought. Well, the ones in America went and became American and went and fought in World War II and all that jazz. So
did my
that's good.
grandfather and his brothers.
Yeah. My grandfathers did too. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we don't have a second national language, Gutters, to answer your original question.
Well, I would have thought
Australia was a British colony. It was colonized by the British. So it's
hang on, Jay. Yeah, I've been outside several times. I'm not an idiot chained to the computer in the dark like you are.
Jay, love you, brother. I saw another super chat too, man. Jay wanted to. Thanks again, Jay. I'm
so to answer your question,
Jay wants to wait.
Hold it.
On second thought, fuck that. I don't like her either. Fucking perfect ass.
Travis,
Gutters, you're dead to me.
You just need a video of Gutters
taking away the boys' fun.
Girlfriend right there.
Gutters, come on. You can't be too like
Jealous? Yes, I can. That hag. Did you see it? She didn't have not one little dent to cellulite or nothing.
Now, listen, at 39 years old, Gutters Pub is looking pretty. If anybody's not following Gutters' Instagram channel, so I figured out and I found Gutters on Instagram. Gutters, how many airplanes do you own? 2. Correct. Am I lying? This is Gutters getting on. They bought this not too long ago. Mrs. Fools really wants to know what these heels are. And Gutters won't even tell her. I mean, what a bitch move that is. But yeah,
Jokes,
this is Gutters.
we got jokes.
Instagram channel right there. So
we got jokes. That's what we have. We have jokes.
Gutters, can I just say you are way better looking than that twig. I was
Well,
going to
thank
say
you.
I love
stick
Gutters.
figure. Look, listen, you got the plane. How many planes does that so and so have? I have already called one person.
I know the plane does make you hotter, just so you know that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know.
The RV makes her harder. Come on.
I will let fools
Right,
say-
Jared? Jared said he can fly also. He just can't land.
Yeah, exactly, Jared. That's 100%. I can fly a damn plane all around the sky. I can keep it up there. Well,
Landing's a problem though, Fools.
I could probably land it and we'd live, but it'll never fly again. That's about as far as I can go.
Are you saying there'll be a prop strike? Is that what you're
Yes,
saying?
yeah, we're getting
We have
flat.
to rebuild the engine. That's what you're saying.
We're gonna land. I'll drive around till it's almost out of gas and then crash us down gracefully just so we don't catch on fire. How about that?
Hey, Fools, if we got one of those big inflatable, like, you know, things when people come off buildings that the rescuers have, you know, they're like airbags, I guess, and you land the plane on that, would that help at all? I'm just thinking to protect the plane, not you necessarily and the people in the plane, but if you had one of those big airbags, could you land on one of them maybe and not damage the plane? Because planes are freaking expensive.
I guarantee if you can give me a big airbag, I'll put it down right on top of it. It'll be almost like one of them
in the river.
rockets when you're
I was thinking,
rocket
yeah,
goes up, ends up out there in the bamboo or some shit like that.
Don't let fools fool you. He's actually flown airplanes before. So
yes,
he
I
knows
know
how
he
to
has.
fly.
Yes, he's told me. Yeah, I hate flying, so you know, there's that. But
Traveling.
I love flying.
You strike me as launch pad McQuack. Any good landing is one you walk away from.
Yep. Every good
Wait. Sorry. What was that again, Chad? Sorry, I didn't quite
I
hear
said
you.
you remind me of Launchpad McQuack from DuckTales. Any good landing?
Oh my God.
What you walk away from.
That's right.
Exactly. Hold my beer. Watch this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I remember there was a funny thing happened to me one time. Talking about those STs rockets. Everybody remembers being a kid and getting the STs rockets, launching them up into the sky. You know, you got the little thing, you hit the button, and you know what I'm talking about, right?
We actually had to do it in school. We actually had to make them, and we had to.
Is that like a
put them
bottle
off in
rocket?
school.
A bottle rocket, Fools?
No. STs rockets. You build them. They send you kits.
Yep.
Oh,
LW. You remember those?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, model kit. Right. Okay, sorry.
All right, so I took this one, and this wasn't that long ago. I say that long ago, but like 15 years, not even that long, 12 years ago. We were out there, and you know, we've got some pastures and shit like that, and we were gonna go take these kids to go light off those rockets, and it was super fun. You know, we get them out there. Well, one of them, of course, you know, if anybody's ever launched those off, we all built them. We did this shit. One of them always veers off, you know, and we were flying some model airplanes and shit too. It was a pretty fun day. But you know how they'll go and you get the shitty ones. It's built wrong. The fin's on wrong. It goes, and you're like, no, my rocket. It goes into the woods. It gets hung in a power line or some shit. Know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
All right. So I go out there and I'm way out to the edge of the pasture. And you remember that movie? What was the one with about the lions over there in had that lion in the darkness, or is that the name of the movie?
The Ghost in the Darkness, Fools?
The Ghost in the Darkness. Thank you, Megan. Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Very much. Remember that scene where, you know, he's out there and he's in the tall pasture and he sees like the wheat or whatever it is start separating.
Yeah.
And he's having a dream, I guess, and that wheat starts separating. I swear to God. So I'm out there looking for this rocket and I'm in this pasture and the shit's, you know, pretty high off to the side. And all of a sudden I see that. And I'm looking for these kids' rockets over there we helped them build. And I see this shit start like doing that right towards me. And I'm like, holy shit. That's all I could think of was that scene in that movie. Like, I'm about to get eaten by a fucking lion. I don't even know what's going on. And it was this little fawn is what it was that was doing. It was this little baby deer.
Bambi.
Yeah, and when I came out there, little fawn freaked out. And it was running through this thing. And it was covered right at me. I'm like, holy shit. But it was just like that movie. It was like folding out right to everything. I'm like, oh my God. It felt like yeah. Scared
So-
the absolute shit out
Hang
of her.
on, fools. So my new nickname for you is Thumper because
There
you
you
were
go.
scared. You're scared by Bambi.
Exactly.
But I probably would have been too, because as you said, it's not knowing what's coming at you because you. can't
Anybody
see.
in her right mind would be scared if the grass was separating or something running directly at them.
Hey, did you all notice Outlaw's avatar?
Yeah, I saw it a couple of days ago.
Oh,
and
here
I'm
we go.
Okay, but look at her. Look who
Oh,
it looks
here we
like.
go.
Who is
Oh,
it?
here we go.
Looks to
hold
me.
on.
Wait. I don't know this argument, but if I had to guess, that looks
Hold
like
on.
that looks like Madonna.
No.
Wait a minute.
Get her.
Wait a minute,
Blow her
fools.
up.
Hold on.
Blow her up, fools.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold
yeah.
on. Travel.
He's the only one that blows up his girls.
Hold on. I gotta give you the appropriate one. Hold on.
Gutters. Hey, Gutters. The
Yeah.
phrase "legs that go on for centuries" is true
All right,
for
there
that.
you go.
Right. Okay, but look at her. Look at. Okay, now
Okay,
blow
go
her up
ahead.
and look at her in the face, and tell me who she looks like.
Well, now I look like I'm watching that. You know, what was that movie where the 40-foot woman or what?
Oh yeah.
Attack of the 50-foot woman.
50 Attack of the 50-foot woman. Yeah.
There's
The
two of
old
you
bra-
guys.
the old
Make
one.
him big.
Oh,
The
I
old-
thought you were doing it, Gutters. Sorry.
I
God damn
can't.
it. What do I have to do? Make his picture
Oh.
big?
Yes,
All right.
make him big. There. Who's that look like?
Oh
Hmm.
my god.
Gutters.
Who's it look like?
Who
Look
was
at the
with
face.
Green?
Who has glasses and blonde hair?
I'm looking. Sorry, I'm about to her
Mrs.
knee
T.
right about now.
Mrs. You think?
Oh my gosh, yes, look at her.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
It's totally her. I thought it was her. Literally. I was like, dude, that looks like Miss T.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Gutters. The glasses.
Do you also see her meat flaps?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you looking? No,
Oh, here we
LW will
go.
be a
She's
jealous
got meat flaps. Look.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry.
You
Sorry.
do, outlaw.
That was-
Jeez,
I-
that's
I
I'm
unfocused
just-
myself. Sorry.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Squirrel.
yes, that's kind of the theme with my channel. I make my avatar huge.
compensating for
That's
something
what
else
she said.
that's not so huge, outlaw.
She's made gigantic.
No, I'm saying she's gigantic because something else isn't. Think about it. If I have to explain it.
Oh.
Pretty cruel, Megan.
Megan,
No,
don't like
I'm
to
asking,
tell
Mr. Donna. I'm asking, is that why she's so big? I'm not saying it is. I'm not implying that, Mr. Donna.
Now, Megan, I'm really stupid. Can you spell it out for me?
Color the picture, Megan. Color it.
Oh my
The
god.
bigger the lady, the smaller the. Finish that sentence in your own mind.
Rain.
Gutters, me and you have already been in this conversation with other people. Yeah.
Hey, I was asked for clarification, outlaw.
Oh, poor
Gutters-
Ella. He hates this shit. He hates talking about
Gutters
this
knows
stuff.
what I'm talking about.
And yet, Gutters, he still makes the avatars for us to talk about it, which he hates. Can you follow the logic
Well,
of this?
in his
No, I
defense,
don't
he
hate
didn't
it. I mean, you
notice.
talk about it whatever you want. I don't care.
Well,
yeah, he don't
thanks,
care.
outlaw. I will. Thanks for giving me permission, sir.
I mean, they do anyway. So
Yeah,
He didn't
that's right.
notice some of her attributes until he got her out on
she.
stream.
He got her out, or she got him
Look
out.
at
Gutters.
LW
Okay,
and
so-
Fools are backstage talking shit about us. See, they're both muted, so they're over there.
Let him
Uh-oh.
go. Let him go.
Traveling, what are you doing, man?
He's probably peeing off the porch.
And hitting
LW.
three doors,
Probably.
3 houses away, Gutters.
So the running gag is that's Mrs. T going around knocking on people's doors for bingo night.
Yes.
So it is Mrs. T. That's verification
No.
that it is actually.
No,
Mrs. T.
It's not.
No, that's
it's
no,
not.
no.
I made the. I guess she.
But
looks
you
like-
mean that's really not Mrs. T standing on top of that house?
Yeah, not.
Gee, Fools is
No.
upset. But I can see how you got it, Gutters. The glasses frames, I think. And as you
Yes,
said,
and her hairstyle, the whole thing. She just looks
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'd need to see a side by side comparison.
All she would have to have is a can of beer
Right.
in her hand, and she'd be right.
That's right.
Well, because this is a PG show and I can't
Look,
do that.
Gurf makes a good point right here. How come the clothes of the 50-foot woman grew too? That was a big letdown when I was a kid. Gurf, 100%. Stupid things like that pissed me off when I was a kid too. I'm like, how do this work? Like all of a sudden, the 50-foot woman's got like clothes. Like what she run on the corner?
Made to
The
measure off the
Christian
rack.
Dior was like, well, we can make oversized clothes. So yeah, now we're gonna make you this lingerie.
What's that
just
store
makes
in
it
America
unreal.
that deals with the taller man? There's a chain of clothing stores for the. No,
The Big and Tall.
Big and Tall.
Yeah.
She clearly went to Big and Tall, the woman's equivalent of Big and Tall, to get her clothes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. All the clothes I order are always like custom fit before I order them. So
Small, and smaller.
The theme of my channel. So the theme of the channel is
And
supposed
you
to be
get mad about emus. And look at the shit you say to me. God damn it.
Asshole.
Ah, well, whatever. You get your feelings hurt over emus, but you can take shots like that. No mercy. No mercy, you damn Indian. You're an Indian giver. Anyway, you're an Indian giver. So it really doesn't matter.
Right?
And
Lord.
False, that's racist. It's First Nations Native American giver.
Okay.
Get it right.
Deep breaths.
All right.
Everybody take a breath.
So the theme of the channel, the theme of the channel is supposed to be like 10-foot tall and bulletproof, that sort of thing.
Right.
Right. The need for justice has grown in the West, so I make my avatar big to give you something
Everything's
to.
bigger in the West, yeah.
Well, we can make a rhyme out of that. Something about a quest.
Her ass before.
She's a colossal sex pistol.
You have to add something about no. You have to go start over again. Something in the West, and now it's
Okay. The need for
You gotta add a
justice
quest.
in the West. The need
Isn't
for
it
justice.
everything's bigger in
the need-
Texas?
Good
The
luck.
need for justice in the West has grown.
Damn.
Good luck.
The need for justice in the West has grown. Therefore, metaphorically, I make my avatar bigger to get the point across. And then I use the 10-foot tall and bulletproof slogan as part of it. All right. The sex pistol.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
lost everybody.
What's up
it.
with the V on the roof? I want to know what that's all about.
It's the shadow of the. It's the shadow of the chimney.
Wendy.
Look at that.
Wendy.
Our favorite person, Southern Sun and Ground. What is
Hello,
going
Wendy.
on, Rennie? TF Reed Chad.
Hello.
God damn, good to see you, Wendy. Good to see you, as always. You know, we love you.
Outlaw. I thought the slogan was everything's bigger in Texas.
I
not in the
wonder.
West.
I mean, I could. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that's what I've always heard. Everything's bigger in Texas.
I can.
Did
show
you know that the.
Except LW, I would say.
Please, I don't want to interrupt you, man.
I mean, I guess I could use that
I
slogan.
don't know. I thought that's what I'd heard.
LW, I got a question for you. Hang on a minute, guys. Did you know? Do you know what the state food of Texas is?
The state food of Texas?
Yeah, don't Google it.
No, I don't even have anything to
And
Google.
no, this is the funny thing: is Mr.
know what it
Duggar
is.
won't even put it in his chili.
Uh-oh.
Chili
Uh-oh.
is the
It's
state
because they
food
stand
of
alone by
Texas.
themselves.
He won't even put it in his chili.
All right, what is it?
Beans.
I ain't saying no.
Beans.
Well, it's two different.
Oh.
I'm not even going to get into that argument. So, Megan, go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, whatever.
I was going to say
I'm just
everything's
kidding.
bigger. I was going to say everything's bigger in Texas other
Maybe
than
you.
LW. There's always an exception to every rule, isn't there?
Like you.
Well, yes, I'm quite glad I'm the only one, Duggar.
Oh, motherfucker.
Well,
we all glad you the only one.
I think
Well-
that Fools is right. Megan comes out here with all these daggers at everybody, and then
I know.
mean,
And then we joke around, and then she gets mad at me. Like, for a minute. I'm like, God
I
damn.
mean,
God, I'm
me,
Well,
me and
well,
Doug,
Fools, I wouldn't
Everybody,
get-
I mean,
I wouldn't
I
get
mean-
mad if you had new material, but when you hear the same thing about the emus from day one till the present day,
I know.
which is
Isn't it funny how you
years,
find one thing that really gets some under somebody's skin and you
Well,
can just use
right.
it? And
As
it's
I
not
said-
even work at this point. It's like it's so easy. I just mentioned an email.
So
You'll get mad. It's like I don't have to try.
I mean, me and
So
Douglas have already,
Brady's staying on my shelf.
me and Douglas have already talked about this. Chili has got to have, certain ingredients in it to make it good. Now,
Like
me
what, else?
personally,
What would you put in your chili?
I tell you what, I wouldn't put in there. I wouldn't put tomatoes of any kind,
You know,
but I would put either a nice ground beef or.
How do you not put tomato in chili?
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I don't know. Just
I'm
me.
allergic.
and that's not chili. Sorry.
I like. Well, I substitute it with onions and peppers and all that. I don't
Because an
really
onion tastes just like a tomato.
Yeah, right.
care. I just like the taste.
It's
I just like the taste of
grilled onions and stuff in it. I
Yeah,
love
I
grilled
do too.
onions. I want them in my chili. I want them smoked and then put.
Yeah, I like grilled onions. In my
How hot do
chili.
you have your chili, gentlemen? How hot do you have your chili? Burn the roof of your mouth, see through time.
No, of
hot,
course
or
not.
just
Nobody
hot?
wants to be in pain.
Mine's got a little zap to it, but it ain't gonna cripple you. It won't matter to you because you won't be able to stop eating it. It's good.
If it's got tomato and meat in it, yeah, I will because I'm allergic to tomato and don't like ground beef.
Mine never-
Well,
Well, then you've never eaten chili.
Well,
No, LW, why I asked is because I haven't had authentic, whatever that is, chili.
well,
Would you try it? Wait a minute. Would you try it, Megan, if you can? Would you eat a big bite of chili, like American South,
The
South
only proviso
Eastern American
is
chili?
Fools. I would love to try it, but it cannot have tomato in it because I would be dead before I hit the ground.
Tomato.
Noted.
And like I said, I am not actually kidding about
but no,
I promise it doesn't.
Either a good
If I
ground.
smell tomato, I'm not touching it because I
Either a
am not.
good.
Hang on, outlaw, because I'm not actually kidding. It's called anaphylaxis.
Either a good ground beef, like Angus beef or something like that, or deer meat.
Oh,
I used in my chili I made yesterday oryx and elk. And
Yeah, there you go.
I
What does that taste like? Mr.
I
Butters?
put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and I cleared my onions, and then I put my meat in there and put a little zip to it, and then I added some crushed tomatoes, some tomato sauce.
Stop it, man! You make me hungry. Bring some saltines, a little
quart
Texas
of
Pete, a scoop of
chicken broth.
sour cream, and I'll be all over.
I'll do you one better than that, fools. Put some Fritos in it.
I like that. It's a little too. I like my chili a bit on the salty side already. You start adding Fritos, it almost gets too much.
I make
but
bread.
You're not wrong.
I kind of like my chili. I smoke my chili when I make it. I smoke all the ingredients on the smoker, and then I mix it together and let it cook all night. And then the next day, that's when I do chili. That's how I do it. And like I got peppers, everything. I'll smoke it all and let it just sit there and smoke and smoke and smoke, and then make chili. It's so fucking good. But there's a little bit of beans in there. Mr. Duggar says chili is not allowed to have a bean in it. I don't like a lot of beans, but I like just a teeny bit of beans.
I like a lot of beans.
Well, see, in Texas,
Traditional Texas chili.
chili originated in Mexico, and they brought it across to Texas. What y'all are talking about is shit that y'all made up in these other states along the years. But The best chili is like, when you cook it and then you put it in the refrigerator like a day or two later. That's when it tastes the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Duggar, what does
That's
the
why
elk
you want it to cook for. That's why I do all my ingredients separate, smoking them, and then I put them in the pot and add, a can of beer, some water, some, blah, 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 and let it just keep boiling and boiling and boiling. And
What's the beer do? Fools add flavor, supposedly. Doesn't alcohol burn off in the cooking process, though?
Yeah, but you got to have beer chili. I always think you got to have at least,
You don't want the alcohol in there anyway, really. Alcohol
Yeah, that's
has
what I was
really good
thinking.
Flavor.
No, that burns out. It's not like it's going to get you drunk or nothing.
No,
The
no, no.
alcohol steams out. That's gone. But it's that taste of. I used to get. I always
So
like
what did
chili.
the
'Cause I'll
elk
go get.
taste?
Wait a minute. I'll go get like a 6-pack of Amstel Light or a.
The shitty beer.
Normally, I get a Stella, Amstel or Stella is the two I like to get. I'll get a 6-pack of that, and I'll use like 2 of them to cook chili, and I'll drink the other 4, and it's like, cheers, you're drinking rich people beer, and it's fun in process.
Mr.
So,
Duggar, what does the elk taste like in the chili? Or, well, firstly, what does elk taste like full stop? And then when you add it to your...
Well, if it's processed right, it's really close to beef. If it isn't processed right, then it takes on a little more gamier taste.
Right.
The people that took the oryx and the elk are really good hunters. They immediately evacuated the guts out of the animals and iced them down and got them to a processor the same day, who hung him up for about 8 days, 10 days, and then they were portioned out and packaged properly. You got to age that. Venison. So
Can elk be prepared and cooked in the wrong way, if that makes sense?
of course, that's anything can be done that way.
Yeah.
Personally, an elk steak cooked over medium rare to medium is you're doing yourself a disjustice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But if you're going to use it like I did today, it holds a good meaty flavor, a good solid meaty flavor with the fired chilies and the onion and the other ingredients I put in there. It carries its weight, just like a good sirloin or something.
It's really good in a stew, or
That's what I was saying.
if you were gonna do like
braised,
something like that, like
like a braised stew or a stew.
I put them down in a big onion gravy too.
Elk. Wendy, elk.
if you were doing like stroganoff or something like that, it'd be really good meat for something like stroganoff or even spaghetti. Chili is really good deer meat if people do the meat right, and then really good.
Can you put elk? Okay, this shows that we don't have elk here, but can you do it like cook a piece of elk or however with your stew in
like a steak?
Like a slow cooker, like crock pot.
Oh, absolutely.
It's great when you do that.
Absolutely, yeah. Make pull apart barbecue out of the crock pot. It's just wonderful,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Or you can just use it in a brown gravy pull apart. That's really good on sandwiches and stuff. I mean,
you can even use it for breakfast and make shit on the shingle.
Yeah,
it's
just like beef. You can use it in anything you can cook like you cook beef. I also have oryx in there, which is it's a cross. I swear it's a cross between a beef and a moose, or bison or something. It's so good, man. That's the best meat I ever ate besides moose and bison rib. Bison ribs are just.
If you had to cook, tell somebody your favorite way to cook it, Mr. Duggar. Like if you were, say, having a dinner party and you had elk.
But if I was going to do that, I would cook little riblets, or take the back strap.
I do back straps. Yep.
You know, I do the back strap and
Why
cook-
backstrap? As I said, for
it's
the
your
not
tenderloin.
meat.
It's your tenderloin.
Mhm. It's the best
yeah.
part.
It's the best.
Like
Yeah.
a cow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's like your what's some things you wrap up and bake it? Filet mignon. You know,
Oh,
Like them little pigs in a blanket when you go in them
I
fancy
was going to say
weddings.
prosciutto, but yeah, filet
Pigs in
mignon.
a blanket when you go in
like
them
a
fancy
ribeye.
weddings. They always got them.
Ribeye. But that
Yeah.
doesn't quite the fat that a beef does. So a lot of times, you know, you can wrap them with the bacon or just cook. I like me personally. I like the chicken fry 'em little pieces and eat them with ketchup, man. I ain't shitting you. I just like it fried.
And just like fried like bacon or something with a little.
Fried backstrap. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, you chicken fry, you flour it.
Yeah,
with
that's how we do it.
garlic powder and black pepper. You don't ever
I marinate mine in wash your sister sauce.
Yeah,
And
man.
Wait, whose sister?
pepper.
I
Whose
didn't know
sister?
that I had a sister.
Wait,
and
wait,
that
wait.
is
I want to know who Washer is because I want to know.
Right?
You know, he apparently everybody's washing themselves and his sisters. Wait, how did you say that again? What did you say, guys?
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire
Yes.
sauce.
How do you
Wash
say Worcestershire? Worcestershire.
It's Worcestershire.
I know. That's why I say wash
Hey,
your
I
sister
speak
sauce.
South
Because it's
English,
easier.
so it's Worcestershire, and I was taught that by somebody who lives in
Because you're probably like an heir to the Worcestershires or something, right?
I do have family living in Worcestershire.
Of course.
I don't
I
know,
got
brother. I
family
don't
all
know.
over the UK, dickhead.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna cut out of here.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm going to grab something right now, Mr. Duggar. You're in charge of the stream right now. UNLW. I'll be right back. Duggar, don't leave till I'm back.
That is good responsibility, boys.
Mr. Duggar's my YouTube lawyer, so he can always
knows what to do.
oversee everything. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Tell us something right. What's going on? Excited for spring baseball.
It's all going to pot. Sorry. That's gonna
I'd say
be
Mr.
fun.
Duggar's in charge because he knows what he's doing. Fools, I guess he knows what he's
Hey,
doing. So-
Megan, since I'm in charge, I want to tell you something. I don't want it to affect our relationship because I love you and you know I do. You have the most annoying fucking habit of talking over people.
Yep.
And it's not being mean or nothing like that. And I want to tell you that because I'm your friend. And I don't want you to take it wrong. But I hope you listen to what I'm saying now. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because you know. Because I like to talk too. LW likes to talk. Everybody likes to talk. But when you're carrying the biggest portion of the talking, it turns into the Megan show. And if you everybody just take their time and it don't have to be about me, you know, and I'm not saying you do that every time, but you do have a habit of doing that. But other than that, you know, you're so fun. I love the shit out of you, you know, and I'd beat anybody up that was ever mean to you. So I don't want you to take this like I'm being mean to you. I want you to understand it's because I love you, and I want you to hang around and not get mad because people start teasing you about talking over them. And other than that, I mean, you're a classy lady, and I love the shit out of you. And
Wendy.
I'm glad to see you every time I see you.
Wendy.
I
I'm not
win.
reading your chat. I'm not reading your
How
chat.
you doing, B. Did? Let's Jay Shites, how you still down in there, buddy? And if beer was back roads,
Wendy. I'm not reading your chat.
I'm
You're not
reading.
getting- It's coming down hard.
Gutters Pub, love you. And we're just all friends here. And anybody got a subject they want to talk about? I like the idea that Cash Tell's going to be the FBI director. That's just tickling the shit out of me. You know?
I think there's definitely some people squirming.
Oh, they squirming all right.
I think so, too.
Mhm.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
I'm not an American, but yeah, some people definitely going to be squirming.
Yep.
Not American LW? I didn't know that.
Although Trump seems to think we're the 51st state, but
Oh, not LW. I'm sorry, brother.
No, he just teasing. He just waiting for Trudeau to get out of there, dude. He's got
No, LW is a Blue Jays fan. He's right there with you.
He is not.
Hey. I have a joke.
Oh no, you don't.
Holy shit!
I do. Listen.
I like where this is going.
Oh boy.
If bluebirds make blue babies,
yeah,
and blackbirds make black babies,
yeah,
what do no birds make?
no babies.
No, what color is birds that make no babies? That's what I was trying to say.
Does anybody have that car crash sound?
Yeah, I know. LW, I'm actually working on that. I'm trying to get that shit. This is like the opposite of Uncle Remus telling
You
a
know
joke.
what the bird is that makes no babies?
I don't know what a bird is that makes no babies. What the hell
It's
are
a
you talking about, lady?
swallow.
Oh, okay.
You redeemed yourself right there, Gunners. You did redeem yourself.
I knew.
Nice.
Marvin rolled his eyes at me when I said that.
But yeah, to chime in here, yes, I know he's trolling. He's trolling us. Trump is one of the biggest trolls you'll ever find.
Absolutely. You know
Do
what?
you like? Well, let me ask you this. Do you like Donald Trump?
Me personally asking me that? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why?
Kick him. No.
Well,
So you don't. No, of course not. You don't have to like anybody. I personally like him. I don't like him like I like him. Like I would want to be his buddy, but I like what he's doing. So
I like him because he
let him talk.
He's very much like how my father was. My father was that same type of personality, and I hate my old man. So,
Oh, that's sad.
I
like him.
I hate to hear that.
He even looks like my old man. No, my last name is not Trump.
Right? Are you? No, I hate to hear that you had those problems there, but it's all good. We don't give a fuck if anybody likes anybody. And, it's all good.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, some of the things he says, makes me laugh because the thing is, like, I've read the biography on him, and I totally understand what he's doing. He's trolling us, like totally trolling.
But you're in the United States, right?
Oh, I'm Canada.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you will be in the United States. You'll be the 52nd state. You won't be the 51st. We want Greenland way before we want you. But we're gonna cut that off over there up in the far right, up there in the world. If you're looking at a map, it's up there in the far right. We're gonna take that Greenland first. And then Canada will basically just have to fold at that point. But I like the thing.
Well, the thing I'll say is this, okay? In all honesty, I'm one of these people. I'm in the middle on this because there are benefits to becoming an American, and there are definitely disadvantages. But
y'all live in North America already. Come on.
But the thing is one thing. Two things I always say. There's two things that you Americans have to remember about us Canadians. Okay. And no, I'm not going to do the stronger beer joke. Okay. But one. Okay, we are a very proud, polite people. Okay. And we are one of the two countries. The reason why they created the Geneva Code. It was us and Germany. The reason why they created the Geneva Code. Okay, because we are extremely brutal people when it comes to a situation of war. All the polite goes out the window. We are not polite when it comes to a situation of war. Chief of Convention, thank you, Megan. Because basically during both world wars, we built a reputation ourselves of being very, very formidable soldiers. I mean, we were called the stormtroopers. We were the guys the Germans were freaking out because they thought we were firing catapults at them. No, it was lacrosse sticks, and we were throwing the grenades with the lacrosse sticks.
I used to have, I not to interrupt, but I used to have fucking nightmares about Dudley Do-Right. I just wanted to add that.
Dudley Do-Right.
I had nightmares about Dudley Do-Right too, so you're not alone, John.
I'm just playing, man. Everything's a joke in here. This is like open panel, having fun, so everybody's fucking with everybody. So nobody take anything personal.
No.
Unless you want to, then I'll say it again.
I fall for it every time. I thought he was going to say something serious.
And
I
then,
did too.
the other reason is we are the only country that successfully burned down your White House twice.
Oh, Wendy, you ain't never heard of Dudley
You
Do-Right?
didn't burn it down. The British burned it down. So don't be trying to take credit for burning something down.
I'm gonna ask a quick
Y'all would
question.
last approximately 5 hours in an all-out fight against America.
Wendy, you ain't never heard of Dudley Do-Right?
Only reason we'd last that long is because well, if you didn't have all your fancy toys, we'd last a hell of a lot longer.
They don't be picking on my toys. Oh,
It's just
sorry.
man on
And
man.
don't mess with Gutter's toys now.
Butter's got toys? Wait, what?
Especially when you're not lasting long enough.
Oh,
right.
boy.
She's got
Oh,
the
Don't
the
make me
clam-
get the clam. Don't make
the clam flapper 3000 Gutters.
That's right.
oh,
I
my
thought she
God.
called it the Elon Muskinator earlier. I didn't know what she was talking about, but
Our military may be
Well-
small, and may not be large, but we have more highly trained professionals than the American military ever was.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ, come on now.
Hold on a second here.
So
Hold on a
bullish.
second. Who do you think would win in a war? America versus Poland. Who do you think would win in a war?
American.
Okay, well, Canada spends less on their military than Poland.
Poland can beat your ass.
Well, that's only because of the turd we have in power. The turd we have in power has literally destroyed our military. We actually had a decent military up until 2015.
America
Man.
spends $900 billion a year on the military.
More than
spends-
every other person.
Canada spends 27.
Yeah.
You're I mean, I'm just saying, I love Canada. I don't have anything against Canada, but I mean, let's
No.
be realistic here.
Well, realistically, America has always covered Canada as far as protecting the North America.
We've always had a very peaceful coexistence between us. I mean, really, we are.
We've protected you. Nobody fucks with Canada because of us.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not disagreeing with it. Canada and Americans, despite the fact that we're a different country, we are pretty much American. Our culture is literally almost exactly the same.
You're our
I mean,
bitch. I'm just kidding.
Well, where America fucked up, we weren't dealing with really anything. America was just, being its own entity, blah, blah, blah. America realized there was money to be made off of war after World War. World War One, I think, kind of was different, but after World War II, those people found their way into knowing that there was profit made in war. And everything kind of changed because all of a sudden after World War II, we've been involved in every fucking thing that ever happens. And all that is war money. Them motherfuckers been stealing from us for fucking 50 years, 70 years.
Yeah.
I will say
That's-
your government is still your political parties are still kind of confusing to me. I think you guys have 3 or 4 of them.
Hey,
Where we
Dark
have
makes
only
a really
2.
good
We have 3 major parties, yes, but
Wait, hang on. Gutters is trying to say something here.
So Dark makes a really good point. When you say America, people only think the USA. That's right. So I mean,
Sorry, wrong
that
comment.
kind of sells it all. Says it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Well, we're both North Americans, Canada and the United States, both Americans because we're both.
So are Mexicans.
Yeah, exactly.
You got any of those on here?
Well, other countries don't realize, what the U.S. government screws American people to help other countries. A lot of Canada imports, natural gas and stuff to America. Well, they also shut down our production too, which costs a lot of jobs, and that makes y'all a lot of money as well.
Mhm.
We send factories overseas, so and Fools has talked about this a lot. That actually helps people. They don't pay them that much, just a couple of dollars an hour or whatever, but it helps some small. A lot of Americans take the sacrifice to help other countries.
Well, no, like what you're saying, it's the girl in the U.S. that's going and buying this thing and being like, "Oh, this girl's only getting paid 2 cents an hour to make this, and you can't buy this product." Well, you know what? Take that away from the girl that's making 2 cents an hour, because for that 2 cents, she can buy fucking dinner for her family.
Right.
And 2 cents is an exaggeration, but 20 cents, 30 cents is not an exaggeration. And that'll pay for her thing. And that's what she's making an hour. She's making a good living. Over here, these people look at it like that's this, but monetary value is different depending on countries you go to.
Right. And my point about how the American suffers when that happens is in Alabama, a lot of my family worked for the, Russell Athletic, when it used to be, there's a big factory in Alabama that everybody worked at. It was based in Alabama. That's where all you got your Russell gear, and it was like a top line. When they shipped it over the seas, all those people who could afford, they could graduate high school, skip the college degree, go straight to the factory, buy a house, buy a car, raise a family. And when they shipped that over the seas, those same people had to go to work at Walmart because there was nothing else. So, but it going overseas helped all the people wherever it went. It helped a lot of people over there. So people don't realize that, all the stuff we do for the other countries fucks over some people in Alabama.
Yeah, and I think I know where that factory's at. It ain't. Is it?
Yeah, it's up there, and it used to be up there in Alexander City.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
That's one of Trump's biggest gripes is the deficit of trade. That's why he's hitting China hard and why he's starting to go after Canada, because we're at $350 billion trade deficit with them and have been for years. They won't take our automobiles, they won't take our farm products, but they want to ship to us, but they don't want to let us ship to their people.
We've become the big tit of the fucking world, and it's enough time that we don't need to have people in the United States struggling while we're helping other people in other countries struggling. I hate to say that. Like, I want to help everybody everywhere, like anybody I would ever meet in my personal life, I would help. But the U.S. taxpayer needs a fucking break. We need to get these people into, our country needs to be good where we are before we keep helping.
I think I would agree with you on that aspect. That not just your country, but our country as well, because the fact is that we give our money away to everybody else and help everybody else, and yet we don't focus on our own people in our own country.
It's money laundering, brother.
It's
not money going to help people. They take out $1 million, well, maybe only 100,000 of it gets to that project, or sometimes not at all. Like in California, over that train, they had billions.
Yeah,
and
this
billions.
whole Doge thing should prove that to us.
Doge is wrecking their world, bro.
Well, here's what it is.
Yep.
And this is a big problem when people donate money to places or do anything. You really gotta look. There's a lot of these organizations and things like that, and that's where this money's going. There's, the CEO of some nonprofit organization. Yeah, well, the organization isn't making money. but that the CEO is the secretary working in there, everybody in between of those people are on salaries from this nonprofit organization. These people are donating money to this thing. So when it finally gets paid out to what actually is going there, it's like 20%, 30% of the money that you're donating. That's why you donate to things like St. Jude's Children's Hospital or something like that. That's why you put your money, because all the money goes there. I think even the Ronald McDonald House, I think all the money goes, it's probably putting half of them there, but at least the money goes there.
Yeah, I don't know. The rule of thumb I keep with charities is I give to those people directly. I don't go through any organization.
Well, St. Jude's, I'll never say enough about that. I mean, I don't have any personal relationship with St. Jude's other than I've played like music for St. Jude's, like things and stuff like that. And I've been involved with
Well, I don't know.
St.
but
Jude's
the
since
St.
a long
Jude's
time.
CEO
No, they give 100. I mean, they what?
Well, the president of the hospital makes more than $1 million a year. So I'm not quite...
St. Jude's brings in people. They house people. They do everything in the world for people that don't owe them anything for children with cancer. And they house the people. They do. It's an unbelievable organization.
St. Jude's is the hospital that won't let families pay for their children's.
No, they refuse it.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of when you say St. Jude's.
It's a children's charity for children with cancer.
Right, but to say all the money goes to
it does. No, 100%.
No, it
you
does
can go
not.
back.
He makes $1 million a year, over $1 million a year. The CEO does.
It's got to be ran by a professional. He's just getting paid what he's worth. His salary is minuscule. What they actually bring in.
And
I just came back. What are y'all talking about?
Gutters, let me just say this. There's a difference between who runs St. Jude's Hospital and who runs St. Jude's Charity. Okay? That's a big difference. The money you donate to the charity goes to the people you're helping. St. Jude's Hospital and St. Jude's Charity is a completely different thing. And to think that the guy that's running St. Jude's Hospital is only making $1 million a year is
more than $1 million.
Well, that's fantastic. The guy running that hospital, he deserves it.
Most CEOs make like 13. It breaks down to like $13,000 an hour.
God.
That's chump change. The CEO of Walmart, you break it down per hour, makes like 15 grand an hour.
If you're making over $1 million a year, it ain't gonna break down to
Gutters. Listen to what I'm saying. It's a different person that runs the hospital as runs the charity.
Now I'm going to
totally different things.
No, St. Jude is great.
I do believe it is a great program. I do believe that.
Every charity, 100% of your money doesn't go to them.
No,
there's only a couple charities I would ever give to, and St. Jude is number one on the list.
Yeah.
They actually helped my family. My
Even
sister.
Goodwill is not a charity; it's a business.
Yeah, the Goodwill is crap. The Red Cross is crap.
All that.
I will definitely testify to that because they did absolute fuck all when we went through that tornado.
I'm very selective. If I read a financial report and see the phrase 100% of donations go to the charity and not into CEO's pockets or, the executive pockets, I'm more likely to donate because to me,
here's the facts. And this is good for a charity. 82 cents of every dollar received from donations, everything goes to St. Jude. So it's 82%. Just to be exact, I don't ever like to give out false info, but it's 82%. A lot of those ones with the Wounded Warrior, I don't know if it was Wounded Warriors, but there was a bunch of it, and it was like 7% actually went to the charity. and things.
Yeah.
82%
Well,
St. Jude.
and 5% only goes to administration costs.
You
which
have
is
to have people fucking working there.
Yes,
what I
and the big St. Jude's Hospital, they have to.
said you
No.
they only have 5% going to administration costs.
Yeah.
Right, because you have to have the big building, the big hospital, where
Right.
they help the children with cancer. See, this is where logic, you get too emotional sometimes. You have to think about the
I
like
just
a
fucking
spreadsheet.
said
I know.
5 cents of every dollar supports the administration cost. I wasn't bashing them for it.
How much
I
do you
was
how much do
saying-
you think how much do you think the electric bill in a hospital is every month?
Oh, for God's sakes, that's probably up in the millions.
But you have you have to separate St. Jude's Hospital from St. Jude's Charity, though. At the same time, the hospital's not paying that. The charity, that's the thing. But how much do you think the advertising is? Just so your charity can make your money. The Gutters, we're not picking on you either. Don't think that everything's an attack on you. Quit taking things personal. You didn't lose a word of emu,
Just like
Gutters.
3 times, man. You fucking nabbed me on. I'm like, I get that. I was just trying to point out a couple points, and y'all wanted to back on the whole fucking thing.
Oh my God! Listen to this lady.
Excuse me, fools.
I don't know what a backpack is. I ain't no hollow backpack girl.
Is that a new sex move I don't know about?
Oh my God!
Back to back. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Hey, Gutters, just so you know, I understood when you capitulated it and agreed with what they were saying. They just missed it.
They did.
No, I heard
Look
it.
at Duggar pulling these big words out.
There you go, LW.
Right. Get him, Duggar.
About Tita. I like
I would imagine that's where a lot of their cost comes from is their advertising.
Well, yeah. I mean, how much do they spend on advertising, Gutter, since you've already delved, like into their whole financial thing?
Fundraising is about 13% of every dollar.
Yep. See, there you go. 13% is fundraising. So they're giving 5% to run the place. That's 18%. That's the 82%. Right there. We done figured it out. Look at that.
I just know personally, if you have, if there's a child with cancer and you show up to St. Jude's, they bring you in there and they'll help you and they won't charge you any money. I know that for a fact.
That's the biggest thing. Yes.
It's a beautiful organization.
Yeah, it is.
Fools, I'm going to drop because it's 8:45 and I need dinner.
Megan, make sure you light a candle for me.
Nah, I got into trouble for damn nearly burning the church down.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Yeah, the smoke
He's got so
detector-
many lit for me now. It's a goddamn fire hazard.
Can you just light
the
one
priest-
for all of us?
The priest couldn't work
I want
out
my own
whether
gutter.
the smoke detectors went off because he was burning incense for a funeral or because Megan's lighting candles for traveling fools and friends again.
Megan,
For all the Americans.
and Megan, can you light one for yourself for calling me a bitch 3 to 5 times tonight?
No, that was justified.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
No, gentlemen, when it's justified,
Hey, I want to know though, before you go, what did LW do to you? I've missed this whole thing.
well, you might
Why
want
do
to
you
go
hate
and read your
LW?
chat. Go and read your chat.
I'm
Oh,
not going to read the chat. I
But
don't
no,
have
was
that
gonna
much
say,
time in my
Lindy
life.
told me that you don't read your chat, fools. Oh, fair point.
Well, yeah.
No, I just realized that.
No, I am again. I normally do. I'm really good about it, but sorry.
I have to.
So, hang
I'm
on,
not very-
whoa,
hey, I have to chime in. Traveling Fools.
Yeah,
was
you
actually
jump
very-
in there, dude.
Traveling Fools was actually one of the most decent people at getting his chat. Now, will he miss his chat? Will he?
No, hang on, hang on.
Shut up and let him talk.
Hold on, Megan. Okay.
Talk about
The odd time though, yeah, like any good host, he may miss a few people's chats. Sorry, not sorry. But it happens.
He missed mine 5 times. One off your chat I'd agree with.
Was it a super chat, Megan?
I'm not sure he missed it.
Yeah, I think he ignored it, actually.
No, what I really need to do. Listen. What I really need to do is find somebody that'll help me highlight some of these funny chats or something like that. And that's what I need to find somebody to do.
HLW, but he cooperates.
I'll reach out to your lawyer for my.
I'm working on it.
Charlie Police.
I'm paranoid after last week.
I'll reach out to your lawyer and discuss my fees, and I'll not volunteer, but I do need some sort of compensation for it.
I will read your chats, Megan. I mean, Southern Wendy.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Wendy. Wendy, fuck off anyway. We've invited you to come hang out. We've invited you to actually have real conversations. God damn it.
We beg you to come up here. And
I know.
You never do.
You never come hang out.
Yeah.
I could damn near get a slingshot and hit your house from mine, but you never want to come hang out when we're at it. So,
You don't want me to read chat, Wendy? That's cruel.
There's no
That's
pictures
cool.
in the chat. Hang on, Outlaw. Just so you know, there's no pictures in the chat. Are you going to be able to handle reading the chat?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you might want to practice. I'm not saying you can't do it, Outlaw. I believe you.
Maybe.
Why are you continually attacking people?
Because I'm being attacked.
You are
And
mad
if you don't
little
want it,
girl.
don't do it to me.
Do we?
Wait, who attacked you?
Yeah, who attacked you?
Several people.
Name them.
Duggar.
Show us
Full,
on the doll where,
LW.
where
Yeah, I
they
didn't
touched you
attack
at.
you.
I
You
attacked
told me to shut
0
up,
people
shut up.
tonight.
You told me to shut up. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That was an attack. That was
That,
just
that was
that
not
was
it.
a plead.
That was a
That was a
plead,
and
that
let
was
me
a plead.
ask you to help schools run his show a little more in a precise way instead of having anarchy come across and 6 people trying to talk, 7 people trying to talk at one time, and always it seems like you win every time you come up.
Well, I don't because I haven't been able to talk.
It ain't a personal hit against you. I was just trying to make you aware of it.
Did I just hear Megan say she hasn't been able to talk?
Yes, you did.
That's my point. That is my point.
You're
But-
allowed to talk anytime you want, but
Well,
wait-
apparently not.
well, just wait
Hey.
your turn.
Megan, I'm talking to you now, so please hear me out, okay? I barely know you. I don't know you that well. I've just met you, but you do have. I have seen you on other chats, and you do have a tendency to talk over everybody else when they're talking.
She does
And
grow on you.
Yeah, that's why we love her.
You're a very lovely person. I'm glad.
I
to
love
have met-
Megan.
I'm glad to have met you, but I agree with the person who made the constructive criticism towards you that you do tend to overtalk people when they are trying to talk.
Towards two. I talk to you. I'm not trying. I'm not talking behind your back. I'm not calling you a dumb bitch or nothing like that. I'm trying to make it clear that it's just all so we can all
Constructive criticism.
yeah, just help you see. I'm just trying to let you know as a
Look,
friend.
when we come on here late at night, everybody's just teasing each other. If you get your feeling hurt, it's your own fault.
Yeah, that's something you got to remember, Megan. Like over here, it's 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
If you get your feelings hurt here, it's your fault. We're all just talking shit. The only reason you're on here is because we love you. If we didn't love you, you wouldn't be here. Anybody, and that goes for everybody. If we didn't love you, you wouldn't be here. If we talk shit and say some shit, and fuck with you, then that's all about fun. That's the point.
Don't take it way seriously, okay?
I mean, I co-host for a lot of people. One of the ladies that I co-host here in Canada is the same as you, Meg. She's got to talk. She's got to get her 2 cents worth in because she wants to contribute to the conversations.
Hey, quit picking on my friend.
But when she starts over talking people, it gets people frustrated. And it's just constructive criticism to help you grow as a person.
Does this guy never shut up? I get it? Ah, somebody got it.
I talk as much as you do, Duggar.
I don't know. I kind of fell asleep for a moment. What was he saying? He was telling Megan that she needed to send me. I think he just said she needed to send me Chief Brody right now. Instantly. I think that's what he just said. Otherwise, I nodded off.
Pretty much, yes.
They reach down the blanket and give it a yank. What the?
Megan, they chew my ass out too. Did you just see how they were with me? Fuck, you just gotta go. Yeah,
Gunners,
fuck
who
off.
invited you? God damn it,
You.
Gunners.
Gunners, don't you
Everybody,
start
there's no mercy here, but it's all about fun.
Dude.
You know, we don't let anything get out of control. Nobody's gonna do nothing fucking weird or say things that are too far. But nobody get their feelings hurt.
And I mean,
And if you're that sensitive, then don't come back.
Except on Thursdays after 3. It's a really important time.
Yeah, because we're not live.
Right, make sure you hit the like and sub.
Yeah, exactly. And hate watch. I love hate watchers.
That's right. Even if you click the bottom, the fucking thumbs down. Go ahead.
All right, look at this. We have a random
Who is that?
appearance from somebody right now. We haven't seen him on screen. LW is going to be the most excited person ever because he is absolutely fascinated with this person. Let me introduce to everybody Derek the Mountain Dog. What is up, Derek? How you doing?
Oh shit,
Derek, I thought you were gonna be Wendy. Fuck.
What are you doing, Derek?
No, I was gonna tell y'all Wendy is upset, and I'm usually the one getting picked on. I can take it. Just shift it on over here to me.
I just did.
She really did.
How y'all doing?
What up, Derek?
What are you doing, Derek? I got you on full screen, man. I got you blasting out. What are you eating?
Pizza, motherfucker.
Oh,
Oh, looks good. I haven't
Yeah,
had
it's,
pizza.
frozen DiGiorno stuffed crust.
It's not delivery.
hell
It's
yeah!
DiGiorno's.
It's DiGiorno.
It's not delivery. It's
Cadillac Chase. Welcome.
Yeah, Wendy. Don't be scared.
My phone.
Get up here, Wendy.
Wendy, it just rained. Wendy, it just rained cats and dogs and sheep and lambs and llamas on my house a while ago, and I survived.
He's just waiting on locusts.
Flooding.
Yeah.
It's flooding all around me.
What's
Come on, let's
that
go.
excuse?
Come on, let's
What
go.
do you mean it can't? It's flooding. Oh, you're so full of shit. You've been on with us now for an hour.
Yeah, she's scared.
She
No, it's
never comes on.
Oh.
She used to come on and say hey and do this.
Yeah.
She avoids my channel like a plague.
I know. I think she thinks she's too good for us now. I don't know
I
why.
think so.
Mhm.
I don't know. Gurf, I don't think she can swim.
I
don't
think
think-
man spanked her and told her to stay off the air.
Yeah,
You-
I don't think she
You
can swim.
suck if you don't come up here. We're gonna think you're sucking if you don't come up here.
Wait,
Yeah.
I limit the amount of different conversations to being 2, and we've
Thanks,
hit
Dave.
4 at this point. 5. Thank you, guys. We've hit 5 different conversations at this point. All right, everybody, we got to stick to one topic, or like we can't do this.
Actually,
Right.
Wendy, yeah, I would like. Actually, yeah, Wendy, I would like to get a raise.
Swallow.
Yeah.
That's our new.
Hey.
That's our new safe word. Swallow. Everybody, shut up and take notice to one story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will you do me a
when
favor?
I-
Hear me?
I hear like 8 people. I'm not.
No
So,
one's talking except for me. I'll wait for it to get silent.
what do you want to say, Derek?
Whoever that was talking about it was raining. It's literally flooding around here like crazy. I was just going down the road, trying to go over to my mom's house, and they had just
You didn't
closed
make
the
it?
road down.
You
And
were
the news-
trying?
And the news was there. No, had just shut the road down because it was flooded, and the news was there. I was going to see if you could just like look up Google like Logan County, West Virginia.
No, I
like,
can't do anything.
Oh,
Lord, I can.
When
I was just
No.
gonna say, like,
Wolves, look at your chat.
So what
for a minute.
happened?
it's
Look at
just
it.
it's been raining. It's been pouring the rain for hours and hours, and it's flooding everywhere around here. I was just gonna see if you could pick, like pull up some.
I'm not a weatherman, Derek. I love you, man. I ain't a fucking weatherman. I ain't Ken
Logan
Burns.
County, where?
I miss the 90s where when it rained, people just said, it's
It's
fucking raining outside.
Guys, Wendy is here. She snuck
What's
in.
up,
It's legit. It's legit
Wendy!
flooding, like it's a
Baby.
big problem right now.
Is it Kentucky? Where is it?
Wait,
West
nobody
Virginia.
talk. Nobody talk. Wendy, are you here? Oh, jeez.
She can't
Are
talk.
you gun shy?
Wendy.
Bacon
You know, Wendy was a word actually created by what's his name? Or her name. Wait, whoever the fuck. I don't want to misgender somebody right now. It's 2025. But Peter Pan, that's where the name Wendy was created.
Oh yeah.
All right. Wendy, well, we got Wendy's picture here, but we don't hear Wendy. So
Wendy has stormy
People
eyes.
say Wendy. I think of the Baconator.
And there
do
was a
you
train,
really?
train
Yeah,
under Luther.
I think of the fast food chain Wendy's.
I think of the Beach
You got
Boys song,
flood
but-
warnings for the next 4 hours.
No, it's
Gutters.
legit flooding. Like
Now,
I drove through, like,
wait a minute.
the
Gutters
water
wants to give us the weather report. Gutters, you go on ahead and take it away.
The burp.
Gutters, you are giving the weather report on
And
West
Holden.
Virginia right now. Please take it away, Gutters Pub.
Holden, West
It
Virginia.
says-
Hey, I said Gutters Pub. Take it away.
I live here. I can tell you.
Well, no, is your name Gutters Pub? I don't care where you
Okay.
live. I don't give you living in
It's
Gutters. Go
So
ahead.
for the next, it looks like you got flooding for maybe like the next 4 hours. Let me see here.
Do better.
I'm
Damn,
trying.
Wendy.
We gave you the opportunity.
That so
I'm
they don't
trying.
swim.
Who did you piss off, Wendy? All that rain.
Yeah, it
No,
looks
man, I
like
was
you got
trying
20
to,
mile an hour winds.
I know you can look up the forecast
Come
or
on,
whatever.
Gutter.
I was just trying to say
All right,
that
everybody
it's
up there
legit
in West
flooding.
Virginia, because of the fact that nobody else cares about where you live at, we are predicting maybe it's going to snow a whole lot. Maybe it's
Well, I
not.
don't
We
give
don't even
a
know. It's
fuck
going to get
about
really
what
cold
I'm
over
talking
there.
about.
You're going to get some
Trying
20
to,
mile an hour winds. They're going to be coming at you really hard. So make
that
sure
it's
you
raining.
go over there and burn your couch because you have probably 50 million through your screen actually in a fucking game. Well, just go ahead and burn your couch. Try to
Y'all
stay
ran
warm.
Wendy off.
Be fucking
You
cool.
guys just need to continue to try to please Wendy, and that'll be good for
Okay.
y'all.
So it
ran
says
Wendy
heavy rain for changing to snow showers for the afternoon. Morning high of 61 with temps falling sharply to near freezing. Winds west to southwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain 100%. Your ass is floating.
Yeah,
I
you ain't
wasn't
getting no
asking-
snow or nothing. You're
I
just getting
wasn't
rained on.
asking to look up the forecast. I was asking to look up pictures of the actual flooding that's going on as we speak.
I'm looking.
The news is all around
We
here.
don't
Like
want
it's
to
a
see.
bad
Listen, we
day.
don't want to see that. We can look at the Nile, anytime.
Okay, and then just say that no.
Hey, Gigi, when you're done with that, can you pull up pictures of 9/11?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? There's nothing been worse that's ever happened than that day in January 6th. So we can pull up those as well because that is probably the most catastrophic thing that has ever happened in this world. So
I mean, can we just
Well,
take a
what-
moment
what-
to remember the
while you're at it-
Starbucks that got? Can we just remember the Starbucks that got destroyed in the Summer of Love 2020 by the BLM riders? My heart goes out to that
The saint of desperation.
That Target that was innocently broke into. All those Nike shoes.
I mean, if you haven't burned down an AutoZone or two, you're not doing it right.
I almost bought. I lost out in an auction for a receipt from all that, from sales after that. But right before I was about to buy it, they found out it was actually a fraudulent. There was no receipts.
Wendy, are you here, Wendy?
Wendy won't talk.
Baconator.
I'm like Baconator right now. That would be really good. And a couple of fries to dip in my frosty. That would be so good.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be so good right now. Give me a Baconator.
And hey, our town just got a new Wendy's put in. We're fixing to be eating in high cotton. Ain't that right,
Moving
Doug?
on up. Eating
Ain't that right,
Doug? I like it.
Gutters can't wait for me to get my first Baconator.
The fact you've never eaten a Baconator.
Oh, I'm saying the new from the new place. From the new place.
Oh, for the new one. So you've
Yeah.
You know, we could use another Wendy's up here. I would like to put in a Wendy too. You know.
I do like the fact you said a moment ago that you were eating in high cotton. See, the expression I always learned growing up when was shitting in high cotton.
Yeah,
shitting in high cotton. Now you eating out of it. At least we know you're moving up, man. At least we know you're moving up.
My granddad used to
Find the mute button
Shitting
on your
in high
laptop.
cotton. You said eating in high cotton.
My granddad used to say I'm eating high on the hog.
Touch that button, the mute button on
Gutters.
your laptop, Wendy.
Yeah,
What?
touch that
Gutters.
button.
Touch
Gutters.
that, baby.
You ready for me to get my first Baconator from the new Wendy's?
Jesus. Why don't you just go ahead for straight up heart attack?
Give us the hamburger, baby.
With extra cheese, another extra piece of cheese.
Do they
Yeah, baby.
serve maggots with theirs like McDonald's does?
Don't ruin it. Don't do it.
But don't write cheese for me. Don't write. I've been doing a thing here for the past about a month. I've been really trying to eat healthy, and it's boy, it's fucking hard. I've got a frozen pizza. I've had a frozen pizza in the fridge for 6 weeks, and I haven't grabbed it. Even though I'd like to grab it right now, I'm like, nah, I ain't fucking doing that. I've been trying to. I do a lot of what you gotta understand is I do a lot of these gigs, like hosting these, trivia nights or music nights or weddings or, blah, 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 these things. And you get, oh, yeah, you can do this. And yeah, of course, they feed you while you're there. So I find myself eating this bar food all the fucking time. I'm like, God damn. It beats you up. You start feeling bad just from eating greasy food like French fries. I don't want another fucking French fry. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I want broccoli. I want broccoli. I want a fucking pepper or a squash or
I know that greasy food helps when you drink a lot. It's the only thing I know it helps. I can't stand grease in my food.
I love grease in my food. Ha ha ha.
Fucking gutters. Baby.
I think we may have a tornado coming over my house right now. Again.
Really?
But I don't know. The wind's actually absolutely howling outside. LW, you do have control of this, right?
Yeah. If you die, I got it.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
But you
Thanks a lot.
died, did you?
All right, I'm taking you off my wheel, motherfucker.
Wendy said she's getting attacked too by a tornado. I don't know.
No, it's absolutely howling outside. I was like, holy shit. Outside my house is like,
Let me
Ooh.
look. I'll look to see if you got one coming.
Hey,
Oh
dude.
my.
Yo, are we on X World right now?
no.
Oh Lord Jesus, I think it is like right in your area.
Oh.
X marks the spot.
Yeah, outside of my
Until
house right now, it's
4:45
It's
a.m.
hailing. It's hailing outside right now, and there's
Tornado
Oh, that ain't-
warnings remain in effect until 4:45 a.m.
That ain't
So we got to
shit.
keep this going.
that's at least one more beer, so I'll be good.
Right. We got to catch this live if it hits your house.
Wait, you guys live in like a compound. Y'all got a place to go, right? If a tornado's hitting, you're not just gonna sit there.
No,
drinking
I
beer,
mean our
waiting for it to
house is.
fly
I mean
away with-
we live in a shipping container, so yeah, our compound's
You're
pretty
full of
cool.
shit.
There,
Hey,
when they hit the top, like anything, and we're kind of in a field at this point, so we might end up in Oz. But I think even the Great Wizard couldn't pick up our shipping container that we live in, so it's all good.
When they talk about Charlie Fools, you go to Oz, you will be the Great Wizard.
I know.
There.
No, I'll be the Great
Show you the
Wizard.
area.
I'll be the Great Wizard,
Here.
not the Wizard.
oh,
Maybe it'll
to
show
see
you
the
this.
wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I
Here.
drink beers now.
Here's the area that's affected.
No, I don't want to see.
Look at it.
No, because that's incriminating evidence.
It's
towards
not
people.
incriminating
I mean,
evidence.
you won't talk to
Oh, well,
us.
hey,
Tornado.
look, that's right over my house. And everybody knew it was my house, Thanks.
No, it's not. Look. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Gurf, I can tell you it's the
I
scariest
see
shit in
what
the
you're
world when you get in one of those tornadoes. I still have
Yeah.
nightmares about it.
I mean,
have
it was
yet
a
to-
huge area, but I hear what you're saying.
I've seen the damage of tornadoes since I moved to Ontario. But never experienced it because I'm originally from the east coast of Canada. But I've seen them, and I would not want to be anywhere near one when it's going on.
I remember being young, and me and three of my friends were riding back from a soccer game. We were playing club soccer at this place. It was like 4 hours away from where we lived, and I was like 17. And we had I think the youngest person was probably 15, 16, 18. We're driving back, and we're going as four guys, and we finished playing this game, this traveling team. And we got caught up in a goddamn tornado, and we ran into these people's house because we were so fucking scared. I was driving my car, and I find this fucking thing in this goddamn tornado. Trees are flying around, and I whipped it into these people's fucking yard. We ran right to the front door, and they were all huddled down, and they're fucking because the storm was coming, and they were like, we're like, we're just kids, And they treated us well. At first, it was like, this scary thing, but then they treated us well, but they wanted us to leave really fast. It was interesting.
No shit.
Is that because you're reading way too much for their food?
No, it's because we ran through somebody's front door during a storm and came into their house. They were scared.
And so were you guys.
Oh, fuck yeah. We were
Hell
scared.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
scary. I don't wish it on nobody.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was a little kid in Huntsville, Alabama, and my mom dropped me off for school. I was early elementary, and right when she dropped me off, I got out of the car, walked in. As soon as we got in, I have some echo. Is that me?
It's not you. I don't know where it's coming from. It's driving me crazy, though.
I hear static too.
Must be windy.
Could be anybody. But proceed.
But anyway, as soon as I go in, everything turns black, and they yell at all the kids to get in the hallway and put your head down up against the lockers or whatever.
Because they were black?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
This was, I'm very old. This was before segregation. They were like, oh no, all the black people.
No. Come on, little Darius. No, you go over here.
Jokes.
Wow.
Everybody remember it's all jokes.
It's all
We're just
jokes.
joking.
Hey man, I didn't do that one. Nobody can blame that shit on me right there.
Well, it would have been better. If it
Go on
would've
with
came
your
out of
story. We want
mouth.
to hear about the blacks.
Well, I can't make the story good now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Elsie. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's good. I always respect the quickness of a joke. Like the joke popped into his head before I got finished talking.
And I shouldn't have said it. But
That's
that's
talent. That's talent right there.
Brother, they used to make us get in the hallways in school and put a textbook over our heads like that was going to do fuck all.
Yeah, but as soon as my mom dropped me off, I came inside and then a fucking tornado hit. So they're like, get down in the hallway. And I was fucking bawling my eyes out because my mom just pulled out and we had a tree go through the elementary window and like the electricity went off and I'm just sitting there terrified. My mama's going to die. It was horrible.
Wow.
I've been in 5 hurricanes, so I don't know. Everybody freaks out too much. Oh my God, y'all see it's going to rain today?
I feel you there, son. I've been through some bad hurricanes, and I've seen a few water spout tornadoes. And water spout ain't nothing to play with either, man. And those turn into tornadoes.
Especially a water spout hurricane.
You want something to hit you, big old bay being picked up by a cloud and beating you with it.
I'm gonna tell you. Now go ahead.
The weather's crazy shit, dude.
The thing about Florida I don't get is why do you build your houses on stilts by the ocean when a hurricane does hit?
Because they've learned how to do it. It comes up 20 feet, and it'll go a mile and a half inland, 2 miles inland. It turns into the Gulf.
What do you mean? Why do you build the house up?
Yeah, why do some of them people down there build houses on those stilts above the ocean, right on the beach?
Because the water level rises during those events, and you don't want your house to flood.
No. I get that. But I'm saying, why though? Like,
why build it there? You're saying,
yeah. Well, why would you build it on stilts? Like, why? I'd put it on the ground. I get what you're saying.
So it floods. It will flood if it's on the ground.
Right.
The water comes in.
Right. I get that, but I'm saying, why? Why do people do it in the first place?
You're saying, why do they build in those areas? Why are they building in the flood areas?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not getting this. No, wait. Everybody stop. Outlaw, what is your question? Say it how you like the real way of saying it.
Okay, I know.
Don't beat around the bush. Say the fucking question.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why do they do it? Because I've seen far too many of them houses get swept away in the ocean. So why would you do it seeing that many?
Well, one, on the beach, they really have to do it because you can't get your house insured unless it's built to a certain height because these insurance companies don't want to pay the money. So a lot of the coastline, they require you to build it on those stilts to a certain height.
His question is, why do they build them there? Why are they building them on the beach?
Is that his question, though?
I believe so.
Because people want to have fun and not worry about dying all the time.
Well, when you see so many houses get swept away in a hurricane, my common sense would tell me I'm not building out by the ocean on stilts.
But there's houses that are swept away in hurricanes that aren't living on the ocean. It just depends on where the hurricane picks to choose. You look at the state of Florida. I mean, the amount of coastline in the state of Florida, through the Keys and through the everything coming back up.
Meet Mrs. Keys here.
Why would you build your house there? Have you ever lived in a house that overlooks the fucking Gulf of America?
Well,
I love saying that.
Well, I get its location. Yeah, I mean, I get its location. People want to build there because it's like kind of exotic, but common sense, I'm going inland. I'm not building right by the ocean where my house can.
Okay, outlaw as one who lives inland and has been in the middle of 2 floods. Don't think you're safe inland. The one
It's still, you're at a higher risk if you plant your fucking house on stilts where the water's going to come in.
Thank you, Gutters. Why would you do that? Well, because you're, you know, you know the risk you're doing it.
Got it? The one
I can sum it up. You spin the wheel, you take your chances.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you build wherever you want to. I don't care where you build it. I'm just saying, I'm not doing that. I've seen what the hurricanes can do to them houses.
The one I don't
What's
get.
up, Mrs. T? Good to see you. Love you.
The one I don't get is why people build on the edge of cliffs, and then are surprised when
Because they own the property on the edge of a cliff. I'd love to have a fucking house on the edge of a cliff.
No, but to Outlaw's point,
Hell, you keep talking on
why would
jump
you
off
do
of
it?
it.
I'd take my chances on stilts near the beach before I do it on a cliff. Is what I'm saying. To Outlaw's point, Fools.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're waiting on the storm. I've already bailed. Goddamn. I'm a shitty person.
That's the thing you've said all night.
I went through 2 hurricanes, one on a boat. I rode out Hurricane David off of Galveston, about 100 miles.
How'd you go on the boat in the storm?
We were the rig's last escape in case something went crazy. The boat that I was on was Terry Lynn G. It was a boat that was made for rough water. It was wide beam, but it was a rig tender. I quit 2 times. He wouldn't take me to the rig and fly me off before, and I was scared to death. And another one was Hurricane Celia when it hit down there at South Texas. And I seen a wooden picket fence stuck in a fucking palm tree about halfway. So, so that wood to wood, and that's kind of wind. It's Ron White put it together properly. It's not how fast the wind is blowing; it's what the wind is blowing.
Yeah,
you get hit by a fucking Volvo.
or a barbecue.
I thought they were the safest cars.
They used to be Volvo was the world's safest car. Mr. Duggar, when was Hurricane Celia? How long ago?
70s, I believe, or 60s.
1896.
No.
I mean, them Volvos are like Nokia phones.
Texas has took it on the chin a couple times from Hurricane Beulah.
Well, I heard people in Texas like to.
Well, it was about the only time they couldn't smell them people over in Florida. They didn't mind it.
Y'all Texas ain't got nothing on South Florida rednecks.
Oh, please.
Just so you know that. Just so you know that. Y'all
my God.
ain't got nothing on it. You're like hold my Corona and watch the
by God, American Texas.
Things are bigger in Texas, fool.
You motherfucker. We call alligator.
And things are a lot cooler in Florida.
Call alligator.
Why are you there?
Hey, Magic
So why
Angel.
are you there, fools? The things are cooler in Florida, I mean.
Shit.
If Florida, I don't know.
They do have they do to get the credit for the beaches. They have a lot better beaches in Texas, that's for sure.
Good point.
Beaches, yeah, beaches. I think we got.
No, I don't. No, not the bitches.
But yeah, you're going hanging out in Austin.
No, it's all Texas, buddy. You were just there for one night. You don't know what the hell you're talking. You went there. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
Go
it.
on, LW, say it.
No, I'm not going to say anything bad.
Go on.
You can drive on the beaches in fucking Texas, baby.
Yeah.
And park anywhere you want to and cast a line or build a fire. All it camp.
No, Texas women are way better than that Miami, that South Florida.
Are those different in Texas women?
Fake head, fake nose, fake.
Wait, so you're
lip,
telling
fake
me there
ears.
ain't no fake shit in Texas?
No, that's.
Oh,
that's
with all
pure
that
fake
money
and
there in
pure
Texas,
Texas
you tell
booty.
me them girls ain't going
That's
out
all
there
brisket
and getting
booty. That's Texas brisket booty.
Oh my God, too funny.
I will say I
No,
am
there's
entertained by the
beautiful
Florida man. Y'all do entertain me with the Florida man stuff.
Just not the night we stayed at the hotel, Trouble.
Oh man, that was some. You know, there was enough booty to go around there. I guarantee it.
We gotta pick a different holiday to hang out with each other.
What
What
other
holiday was
than
it,
well,
W?
no, God damn it! I almost said something I shouldn't have.
You're all.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this thing up right about now. I think that I caught myself doing something I should have done.
TF's truth serum was kicking in.
Well, shit.
Anybody got any last words up in there? Anything they want to promote out there? Anything at all?
No, I'm just happy Megan invited me up on her show tonight so I can hang out with you fine people.
I think Megan might be in love with you.
My standards are already low, but you know my heart belongs to Duggar Fools.
Oh shit! Did you know that?
God bless everybody.
If you get your feelings hurt here, then that is your own fault. Anybody got any last words?
Man, good night.
Where is that music coming from?
I have no idea.
Magic, bitch.
What in the
Oh, you
hell?
guys. Have a good night. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night, trivia night, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. That is the only time that is actually real. See you
Real
then.
time, 7:30.
Thank you, gutters.